Yes, my people, I'm live again, man. So I want to say all praises to the triune God, the God who is above all gods, the God who gives the wisdom to decipher things and to make sense of sensible things and to make nonsense of things that are nonsense. And Islam is nothing but nonsense. So we have a I was privileged to watch God Logic uh, podcast last night, where he invite Muslim to defend the crucifixion from the Quran, because we know that the Quran is not clear as to whether Jesus was crucified or not, but the foolish book claimed to be a clear Quran, in Arabic, a clear Quran in Arabic for people who speak Arabic. Um, One of the nonsense that I see, um, a Muslim, American Muslim, and this is what is so crazy about these people. An American Muslim came on to the podcast. He was given a chance to come onto the podcast, and he came on. And Rob Christian is an Arabic speaking person, and he came on attacking Rob Christian Arabic. He doesn't speak Arabic, but he came on attacking this man's Arabic. The man is an Arabic speaking Christian, and he came on attacking the man knowledge of the Arabic, which is so to me is so stupid. You do not speak Arabic, but you came on attacking the man's Arabic. And the stupidity of Islam is that many of these Muslims actually use Arabic on a daily basis and don't even know the grammar of what they are saying, but he is attacking Rob Christian grammar. If he is a scholar in Arabic, you have to be a scholar in Arabic to understand the Quran. Wow. This is how naive and low level reasoning these Abduls are, because it seems like you give up your brain to become a Muslim. That it seems like these guys do. You know, that guy really last night was so disgusting. It made no sense. For real, you know, show you that it don't matter where you live. It don't matter what your situation is. Because why I say that, in America you have access to things that people in certain places do not have access to. Even though you have cell phone everywhere, still because of internet service and Wi-Fi, a lot of people don't have access to everything that Americans have access to because of the technology here in America. You know, um, I was talking to a Christian brother, and he said it's difficult to watch videos where he live in Africa because of the system, the Wi-Fi system there. But this guy living in America have access to everything, and his behavior is outrageous, man. Like really, really, you know. I was like, wow, this guy. What is wrong with him? That's literally, you know, the Quran itself says it was revealed in and I think we look at it, so I think Surah 12 verse um, 2, that says that the Quran was revealed in a clear. We sent down the Quran, and let me see. We sent it down as Arabic Quran that you might understand. So it was that they might understand. It sent down as an Arabic Quran, so they might that you might understand. You who was Muhammad a scholar? Was the people uh, uh, Medina or Mecca, were they scholar? No, they were not scholar. So when this idiot is saying that Rob Christian, asking Rob Christian if he was a scholar in Arabic, what does that matter? How does that stop you from understanding the Quran? You got to be a scholar in Arabic language to understand the Quran. Wow. and the Quran is saying that we send it down as an Arabic Quran so you may understand. Was Muhammad a scholar? And were the people who Muhammad was preaching to this Quran, and they studied the Quran, were they scholars? This is how stupid these Abdul reason. When you hear them reason, you know that there's something definitely wrong with them. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna go into the we're gonna go into the video and see what we learn from these Abduls. And we're gonna I know the brother God Logic did a great job, but I just want to go over just to show the mindset of the Muslim from my point of view. So the first place I want to hit is this right here.
So do you get the point?
I know where you're going here. I know where you're going here.
So when Allah says to the Jews, when he's addressing their boasting, they didn't kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear that they did it, right? So really, it was Allah who was behind what happened to Jesus, not the Jews. And Allah did it for his own purposes, for whatever reason he has. And the Jews are thinking that they succeeded in doing something, and they're taking the credit.
I know where you're going this one here. I know.
See, the problem we have here, historically, the Jews did not kill Jesus. Historically, the Jews did not directly kill Jesus. So I don't understand if the Quran is saying that, oh, the Jews boasted that they have him killed, or they are the ones who literally kill him, like physically they were the one who killed him, because historically the Jews did not kill Jesus. Historically, they have him killed, they asked for him to be killed, but they of themselves were not the one who lay hands upon him and kill him. They did not have the power at the time to do any killing. They have to go to the Roman pontiff. You'd have to go to the Romans, because the Romans were the one ruling in Jerusalem at the time. So the Jews themselves did not kill the Messiah. So at the end, when I say they did not kill him, yes, they did kill him, because they asked for him to be killed, but they did not. They were not the one who lay hands on him and kill him. So what was the Quran trying to say here? And another stupidity that you will find in that verse is that they say the Jews boasted that they kill the Messiah, the son of Mary. The Jews would never call Jesus the Messiah, the son of Mary, because they don't believe that he is the Messiah. The only Jews that will call Jesus the Messiah, the son of Mary, are the Jews who believe in Jesus as the Messiah. So you see that whoever wrote the Quran is not a very good thinker, is not really thinking. But anyway.
Does that position make sense, at least like in line with the Quran? Can that make sense? I think we lost him again. Ali?
Hello?
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, keep going off for some reason.
Yeah. So I was asking, does that make sense, according, like, in line with the Quran?
I know what you're saying, but the way it's saying it for us lot is that they killed him, not neither crucify him. But if Allah said in this verse that it was not them who killed him, then I did it, then it would have been okay. But Allah does not say that.
But you see, what he's saying that if Allah says that he killed the Messiah and not them, then that it would be okay. But there were many Muslims who, after reading the Quran, understand it that way, that Allah, the Jews didn't kill him, but Allah killed him. You know, there is many Muslim. I actually could go to a Muslim website right now where the Muslim on the site is saying that Allah killed Jesus, Allah killed Isa, not the Jews who killed Isa, but Allah killed him. You know, and there is a Quranic verse that actually support this belief that Allah killed the Messiah. There is a Quranic verse that actually support that belief that Allah is the one who killed the Messiah. So I don't know. It is the Quran who claim that it is a clear Quran. Is a clear Quran is not really a clear Quran. You know, you will see that it's not really a clear Quran at all. Quran 3 verse 55. You will see even the translators have problem with that translation. You know, when you go there, you will see that even the translator who translate that verse have many problems with the verse. So let me share something with you right here so we could look at something. So here we are. Here is the Quran. If the Quran was so clear to the people, you wouldn't have all these problems translating the Quran. And the Muslim came on and he's attacking Arab Christian knowledge of Arabic. But you will see something here that there are many people who have good knowledge of Arabic that to the point where they could translate the Quran, and they were having problem translating the Quran because maybe they weren't even having problem. It is what the Quran is actually saying. I don't speak Arabic, but what I do, I work from what I see. This is what you work from, your knowledge, work from what you gain as knowledge. You know, so here we are. So here we are. If you look at this translation right here, you look at this translation. Hold on 1 minute. I think I need to extend this out some more. Okay. If you look at this translation here, you will see here from Muhammad Assad. He said, "Lo, God said, O Jesus, verily I shall cause thee to die and shall exalt thee unto me." So you see from this translation here, the translator believes that the Quran is saying that Allah will cause Jesus, who is Isa, to die. You see that clearly right here, clearly. That the translation later, the word, or the Musaf Afiq, the translator see that as cause to die, because the Quran is not a clear Quran. It is not as clear as it claims it is clear. You know, it is not that clear. So you see a God making a claim that cannot be supported by evidence. Oh, it is a clear Quran. So is it clear that in Surah 4, verse 157, you cannot outrightly decide whether Isa was killed or not? Because we know Isa is not Jesus. Isa is a made up, a fake. Isa was not killed or not. But in Surah 3, verse 55, we have translators saying that he was killed. Not one translator, but many translators. Here is another translation from Safi Kaskas. And Safi Kaskas is saying, God said, Jesus, I will cause you to die and raise you up to me, and purify you from those who deny the truth. So you see, I will cause you to die. I will cause you to die. What is wrong with this? I will cause you to die. Do you see that? I will cause you to die. So you see two translators so far. I will cause you to die. Oh boy. This thing, if you click on it, it does nonsense. So you can't highlight anything on this. Anyway, so there is two translators so far. But is there another translator? Is there other people who believe that Jesus was killed? Is there other translators who believe this? Yes. It's not one, it's not two, it's not three. It's actually many. Many, many, many. Here is another one. That's the same guy, Muhammad Assad. Yeah. So, okay, let's find. Here is another one. That's Safi. That's the same guy, Safi. Okay. Here is another one. Wahidudin Khan. Is this a what? Wahidudin Khan. I think that's the name. Wahidudin Khan. He said, he said, God said, oh Jesus, I will cause you to die and raise you up to me. So you see that? That's three translators so far. Why are these three translators saying that Isa was killed? Why? Why? Why is it? Here is another one. Talal A. Itani, New Translation. It says, oh Jesus. So it said, God said, oh Jesus, I am terminating your life and rising you up to me. Terminating your life, that means cause you to die. Same thing. So we find four translators so far that is saying that he was killed. Some of them are trying so hard to avoid saying that he was killed, to the point where, look at Dr. Munir Munshe. Is Munshe? Dr. Munir Munshe. Listen what he says. Remember when Allah said, oh Jesus, I am certainly going to recall you. And he put and receive in parentheses, recall you. Wow. They are scared of writing what actually is in the Arabic. They are scared of writing it. Here is another one. The Monotheist Group, 2011 edition. God said, oh Jesus, I will let you die and raise you up to me and cleanse you. So here goes another one. So what we have here, 4 or 5 translator that is saying the same thing. Abdul Majid Daryabadi. I think that's what it's spelled. Dariabadi. Recall what time Allah said, O Isa, verily I shall make thee die. Do you see? I shall make thee die. So we have 5 to 6 right now that is saying that. Why is it, do you think that these people are saying that, translating this? Because this is how the Arabic read, that Allah caused Isa to die. So when you look at Surah 4, verse 157, when he said the Jews didn't kill him, was Allah saying that he didn't die, or was he saying that there's no Allah? But is the Quran saying that, when I said there is no Allah, I mean there is no Arabic, no Quranic Allah. It's a fake made up God by a suicidal, demon possessed, mad person. But what I'm saying is this: when the Quran says the Jews did not kill him, does that mean that he was not killed? I could say the Jews didn't kill him, because in fact the Jews did not kill him physically. They were not the one who killed him. And the Jews would not make a boast that we killed him when they didn't kill him. They didn't kill him. They say, oh, we killed the Messiah, son of Mary. That shows that this Quran is a fake, because in the first place, the Jews would have never called Jesus the Messiah. And not so what we see here, how many verses? Here is another one. Ali Kuli Karai, if I'm spelling it right, pronouncing it right. When Allah said, "Oh Jesus, I shall take your soul. I shall take your soul, and I shall rise you up to me." So here it is, another saying where they say, "I shall take your soul," you know, even though we know the Quranic God is so stupid that he says when men are sleeping at night, he take their soul. So in the Quran, there's a Quran verse that says when men are sleeping at night, Allah takes people's soul when they sleep at night. We know that that is stupid, because what? That would mean that man is two living entity, because according to Islam, the soul of man exists as life before man was created. So if Allah is taking your soul, then man would become two forms of life. One, the man is sleeping, he's not dead, and the soul that is taken, that's two different life. Man would be two different life. And we know that these Muslims every day they attack the Trinity, but here it is. Their religion teach that man can be two different life. One, the man who is sleeping and is not dead, and the soul that exists as a living entity before man was created. The Muslim believe that these souls actually make a deal with Allah. Allah make a deal with these souls, speak to these souls before the people were created, so that these souls are living conscious entity. But here it is. The Quran is saying that Allah take your soul while you're sleeping, but yet still you are still alive. Your body is there, not dead, but your soul is taken, and your soul is a living conscious entity. And here it is. Your body is there, living the same way. So according to Islam, the stupidity of Islam, a man is two living entities. Literally, a man is two living entities. The ridiculousness, the ridiculousness of Islam, you know, when you read Genesis, the book of Genesis, where God created man, nothing like that you can find. Nothing like that. When God created man, the Bible says, and man became a living soul. So a living soul is a man. A soul is used in the same way as the word being is used. So man became a living being. You know, this is what we are. We are souls. All of us, we are souls. We don't have a part of us called a soul. We are souls. All of us, we are souls. That's what we are. So look at, let's continue with the video, and we'll see where the Abdul went. So we can establish, hey, my people, you are here, thank you for being here. Repent says, so stupid. This is a stupid religion. Like I'm telling you, the more you read the Quran, you find out how stupid this God is. And the invented God, that is, the person who invent this God is not a very bright person. In the Quran, my friends, and this is very, very important when it comes to the Trinity. In the Quran teaches that Allah take your soul while you are alive, while you are sleeping. Allah take your soul. And according to Islam, Allah make a bargain with the souls before the men. Allah create the souls first and make a bargain with them before man were created. So if Allah take your souls at night while you are sleeping, guess what? A human being is two living. According to Islam, a human being is two living entity. One, the soul that is alive and make a bargain with Allah, and while you are sleeping, you are not dead, so your body is alive there. Your body is alive. So according to Islam, you are two living beings. Let me give you guys the link to come in dialogue, because I like it that way. You know, this is a platform for everybody to come and share what they have. Okay, so when we look at this, we see how stupid Islam is. It's a very, very stupid religion. But not only that, let's get to something that is important that this guy says. So we see that translators were believing that Jesus was killed. So when God Logic say something to this guy, look what the guy is going to say. The guy is going to make it believe that this guy who teaches that the Quran teach that Jesus was killed is a mad person. He's crazy.
I did it. You know?
Right. He leaves that part out, and that's why we can use the other verse in the Quran to understand this ambiguous verse.
Yes, this verse is very, very ambiguous. It's not a clear verse. It's not a clear verse. This verse is an ambiguous verse. How do you know that? Because Allah did not say that he killed Isa, and all Allah says is that the Jews did not kill Isa. That doesn't mean that Isa was not killed. It's just saying that the Jews did not kill Isa. So is this really a clear Quran according to what we are seeing? No. In a clear book, a statement is made: the Jews did not kill him, I kill him. Or the Jews did not kill him, no one killed him, he was not killed. That's a clear statement. That's what you call a clear statement. So when the Quran boasts and said this is a clear Quran for you to understand, for the people who speak Arabic to understand, we know that the Quran is a senseless book because it's not really clear. So when you see God making statements, say that the Quran is quote unquote God, making statement that the Quran is clear, and we know that the Quran need tafsir, we know that the Quran need hadith to fully understand, then we know that this God is not God. It is not God. Because what you should be able to read the Quran and understand what the Quran is saying. If you can't read the Quran and understand what the Quran is saying, then the Quran is not a clear Quran. And you will see how crazy this another Muslim will come on, and this other Muslim that comes on, you will see where he's attacking the Arabic of Arab Christian, because this is a weak defense of these Muslims, is that they don't, he's from America. You could tell from his accent that he's either Canadian or American, more likely American from his accent, because Canadian have speak in a slightly different way from American speak. But you could tell that this guy doesn't speak Arabic, but he's there attacking Rob Christian's Arabic. There's a guy called Asana Bathitata. He did the same thing to Christian Prince. He went onto Christian Prince platform attacking Christian Prince knowledge of Arabic. Can you imagine that? Hey, God bless you, Arabian princess. God bless you. Went onto the man's platform attacking the man's knowledge of the Arabic. But as we continue the video, we'll see something very, very interesting.
I know where you're going to this, but there's the simple thing is, yeah, this has not been refuted by anybody. This verse has always been made clear that end of the day he was not crucified. Simple.
So you see, so this is ignorance. He said this verse is not refuted by anybody. Yes, it's refuted by several Muslims. There is actually a group of Muslims that believe that Jesus was not killed, but they believe he died a natural life. He died a natural death. There's a group of there's Muslims who believe that verse is saying that Allah is the one who killed Isa. So when he says that there's no dispute, that's a lie.
No, that's not true at all. There's a lot of scholars, bro. There's literally a sheikh. I forgot his name, but a really old guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. He's lost the plot, man. He's lost the plot. He's got all these.
Do you see what he says? He's attacking the sheikh, and then he's gonna say the man got old and stuff like that. But there is a sheikh who is actually young sheikh who is saying the same thing. I just cannot remember him right now. But there's a young sheikh who's actually saying that Jesus was not killed. The man was not old. The man is about my age. I don't consider myself old.
90 years old, yeah. He's doing his own thing. Everybody's against him anyway.
They are now.
So this idiot believes that because everybody is against you, that means that you're wrong. If everybody is against you, that means you're wrong. And that's not true, that everybody is against him. Let me share you something. Let me share something with you right here. Let me share something with you. How are you, Black Mamba?
Hello, dear brother. I'm very fine. Thank you. How are you? God bless you and your ministry, man. You do such a great thing. I wish if other brothers and sisters to come up live to discuss this, because it is very good that we are here more, many more minds, more good results and conclusions. But brother, you said that the Quran is not clear. Ain't the Muslims those that they claim the clear Quran so clear that the clear water is muddy? You know, it's so clear that you need the hadith. How you need the hadith? Because the clearance, you know, it's so clear and you don't see the sense, the meaning. You must read the hadith. That's clear.
Right. So that's true. And look at this right here. This guy is called Azaz Mahmood Khan, and from the UK. And if you look at this, it's called Alakam. So this is weekly Alakam, whatever that means, and it's www.alakam.org. And it says proving the death of Jesus from the Holy Quran. This is a Muslim. Oh Jesus, I will cause thee to die a natural death. So he's saying that Jesus to die a natural death. But if you look in the Arabic, you don't see nothing, the word natural in the Arabic. There is nothing about natural in the Arabic. So natural death, and will exalt thee to myself. So even from the verse, this verse that this verse, the same verse that I just read from the Quran, where is it where I was reading it from? Yes, we will see that when Muhammad Assad and the monotheistic group, when they translate, they don't see no natural death. They don't translate no natural death because there is no such word in the Arabic. They say, oh, he said, God said, oh Jesus, I will let you die and raise you to me. There is nothing about no natural death. So they have to put the word natural death in it in order to make it look like Jesus died a natural death, when that's not what the Quran is actually. The literal Quran is not actually saying that. And as I show you from the from Safi Kaskas and also Muhammad Assad. So from Safi Kaskas says, God said, Jesus, I will cause you to die and raise you up to me. Here we go again. Then we go to Muhammad Assad. Lo, God said, O Jesus, verily, I shall cause thee to die and shall exalt thee unto me. So you see, there is nothing about no natural death. So they put the word natural death in it because the people are realizing that something is going on. We have to make up something. So this clear Quran, we had to add our own words to this clear Quran in order to make it clearer.
But
So they have to.
brother, you just proved that Allah is not God.
Yeah, Allah is not God.
You
Right.
just proved, you by yourself, you just proved that Allah is not God, because have to add to the unchanged, eternal
Yes.
near Allah, or the of God, of the Quran, of word of Allah. You have to add the words. So this is more than shirk. It's so very, 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 very bad. So this is proving that Allah is not God. It's just as simple as it is.
I agree
Yeah.
with you, my brother. Allah is not God. And the Quran proved that Allah is not God. You don't need nothing more to prove that Allah is not God but the Quran itself. But while we go through this, my beloved brother, what we see here, look at this. Look at what he says. And when
Wait.
Allah said, O Jesus, I will cause thee to die a natural death and will exalt thee to myself and will clear from thee charges of those who disbelieve and will place thee and will place those who follow thee above those who disbelieve. So even this, he's showing that those who follow Jesus will be placed above those who disbelieve until the day of resurrection. So we are even above, we are even more outnumber the Muslims who believe in Muhammad. So at the end of the day, what does it mean that we will put those who follow thee above the disbelievers? You know, but we don't believe that Jesus died a natural death. So who are those who believe that Jesus died a natural death? Which Christian, who are the followers of Jesus who believe that Jesus died a natural death? This is the reason we know.
No
This is
Christians. No Christians.
No Christians. So this is the reason we know that this translator and this website is from the mind of an idiot, because he is actually saying Allah caused Jesus to die a natural death, but that's not what the Quran verse is saying. There is no word in Arabic for natural in there. If you look it up, there is no word for natural. The translators would have translated the word natural, but they don't have any such word. Look what the guy says here. In the verse, Allah the Almighty have mentioned the word mutawafika. I will cause thee to die a natural death. But do you notice he put natural death when mutawafika doesn't mean natural death? Mutawafika means to die. I will cause thee to die. It doesn't mean natural death.
Correct.
Yes. It doesn't mean no natural death. So he's putting his own word in there. Mutawafika means cause thee to die. I will to die. It doesn't mean that It's a natural death. The death doesn't mean have to be natural. You know, a person could cause someone to die by the sword of someone. A person could cause someone to die by a gunshot. A person could cause someone to die from a disease. A disease is not natural death. Natural death is when you get old and die. You go old and your body cannot carry you no more and you die. That's a natural death. You die from cancer. That's not natural. Cancer is not natural. It's something. It's something from outside you that should not be inside you is invading your body and causing you to die. So how is that a natural death? You know, so you see that there were Muslims who believed that Jesus died. But the most important thing is what we're going to learn from the video. When we go to the video, we learn something very, very important that the Muslim says. But the next Muslim that come on is the worst of Muslim, man. He came on to attack people on the panel. And that's all he came on to do. And you will see how dumb he is. I will reveal to you guys how dumb this guy is.
Dear brother, I'm sorry that I'm interrupting you. But
No, go ahead.
The problem is a Muslim. So he's living as a person. He is doing good things, good action. He carry on with his life in the West. I'm not talking about Afghanistan, no. And suddenly, hey, okay, they go to the mosque, they recite the Quran, not knowing what they recite, but this is the habit, okay, so on and so forth. And they get not triggered, they get astonished, they get stoned when hear CP, what is talking, not CP, any Arab Christian that is talking about Quran, what is inside, what is the real Quran, they get astonished. They start to, if they have a gun, they will shot CP dead or someone who is talking. And they say, no, it is not saying like that. And soon they start to realize that they were based only on the claims that their imams, scholar, ustads have told them. And they start to research, and then the cookie starts to crumble, and becoming the tsunami of apostate. And they say, what? An idiot was trying to bring me back 1,400 years back and make me drinking camel urine because it is a medicine, when the camel urine is the product of the kidney of the camel and have such amount, insane amount of useless protein, which are useless for the camel, not saying for our weak body. For the camel, they are useless. And you start to drinking what the camel throws away. Really? That's stupid. And they come here licking the stone. Allahu Akbar, take beer, take 2 beer, take 1,000 beer and hurry. And they say, I'll blow myself up and I'll get 72 virgins. Really? Why Allah is so important to give you here 72 virgins just to show his kindness? And then what you do? You have to help Allah to help you. What? You have to help Allah so that Allah will, if I recall, to strengthen your legs. I'm sorry, I had it on my soul. Please go ahead, brother, with your clip, because you're doing a very fine job. Very fine job. And yet again, my brother, yet again, look at here how the Muslims are. Not one is calling. Not one is calling to say how sweet the Prophet is. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so we get into it. We'll see what more this Muslim is saying.
Well, they wasn't at first.
He got dementia, man. Man's got dementia, man. Problems that guy.
So he said dementia, which I think he means dementia. So he's saying that the guy have dementia. So this is how disrespectful he is to elderly people. Not every elderly person have dementia. I am a nurse. I know that. Not every elderly person have dementia. Not because people are old. There is actually a lady who graduated from, I think, nursing school or something like that. she is like 83 years old and she just graduated from nursing school. I think it was nursing school, if my memory serves me right. Not because you're elderly, that doesn't mean that you cannot learn. And it is very disrespectful for a person to look at the elderly person in the way that this idiot is looking at the elderly person. He's also he have dementia. No, he's also his knowledge is beyond your knowledge. He's old and he's a sheikh. His knowledge is beyond your knowledge. Why? He have studied this for so long, and finally he realized, hey, I must speak the truth. I must speak the truth. What does the Quran says? The Quran never make it clear in Surah 4, verse 157, whether or not Isa was killed. It just say that the Jews did not kill him. The Jews boast that they killed Isa, son of Mary, the Messiah, which we know that the Jews would never have said that Isa is the Messiah. But anyway, they boast that they killed him. And but they did not kill him. They did not kill him. It was made to appear to them so. But that doesn't mean that he was not killed. There was an incident where Muhammad was attacking a community with a catapult. He was using a catapult to attack a community. And the Quran verse says, Muhammad, when you throw, you did not throw. So Muhammad threw, but the Quran is saying that he didn't throw, it was Allah who threw. So let me see if I could find that. Let me see if I could find it to show you that the way the Quran... What did you say, my brother?
Go ahead, find it. Yeah.
You did not throw. So the Quran is saying that a person who throw did not throw. Of course, so let me see, Quran. See what you can find here. Okay, here it is. And this is Quran 8, verse 17. And you throw not when you did throw. So the Quran is saying, you threw not when you did throw, but Allah threw that he might test the believers by a fair trial from him. So somebody throw, and the Quran is saying that you didn't throw when you throw. It was I who throw. It was Allah who throw. So when Allah said the Jews did not kill the Messiah, that doesn't mean that Allah didn't kill him. If you look at the Quran is put together. Here is the Quran. Allah is saying that when you throw, you didn't throw. I was the one who threw.
Yeah, brother. What can I say? We are people with a common sense. But look at here how the Muslims they behave. They throw under the bus anything and anyone just to save one detail. So Al-Tirmidhi, Al-Tabari, and the other scholars which were near the Muhammad, and they published books, are suddenly nothing because they do not fit the agenda. The Muslim has an agenda to prove something to foolish me being a Christian. And what do you know if I say, if I quote from the Hadith something, it doesn't say that, or we don't follow that because it's weak. Oh, sorry, dear Muslim, to bring you up to the news, but the scholar he made and he published it, not he, someone else published a book. What do you have near that book to impress us? Do you have a book that is contradicting Al-Tirmidhi, Al-Qurtubi, and the other scholars? No, you don't. So the hadith are. It doesn't matter if they are sahih. It doesn't matter if they all lies. Doesn't matter. That is a book. That is a historical source, and you Muslim just produce wind that flows away. What is verba volant, scripta manent? So what is written remains. What is wind flows away. So that's it. The words are flying away with the wind.
Yes,
we have the hadith, we have the Quran. Something say yes, is a creepy, is a creepy book, but it's a historical source.
It is.
It is
And
yes.
if you look
Go
at
ahead. Go ahead.
if you look at like Ibn Abbas, and you will see where God Logic and Rob Christian says Ibn Abbas, who is Muhammad's cousin, believe that Isa, that the word mutawafiq means that you were killed, that you die, that it means death. So at the end of the day, you will see that they will throw, as you say, they will throw their scholars and their hadith and their stuff under the bus in order to continue their modernized version of Islam. But we got to step it up here because we want to get into the next Muslim coming up, because he is the one who is so naive, and I want to just get into him and to show how naive he is, really is. So I think this is I could finish here with this one and then get to the new Muslim. So here
Come on up.
Here's a new Muslim.
What's going on, my new friend?
Hey, what's up, Avery? How's it going?
All right, all right. What are your thoughts on what you've been hearing so far, man? Are we tripping?
Yeah, you're kind of tripping there. I mean,
Look at that. He ready to rant. He remind me of this guy called Asana Bathdata. He ready. And look at the first thing he's gonna say. Just show that he's a gullible idiot.
One second. Life. Can you get that Bible verse that says where Jesus says, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do"? Can you get that verse ready for me and be ready to put it on the screen? Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, combating.
So yeah, I mean, the Quran is not a book that is going to be understood the same way by different people. I mean, you have your own prerogative as to how you want to understand it, and even Allah says Himself that not every.
So he came on to preach. Ain't nobody want to. We know that any book, no one's gonna understand the book in the same way. But your God is making a statement that it is a clear Quran. If you have a book that says it's a clear book, everybody should understand it the same way. If a book is clear, everybody should understand it in the same way. Like, for example, what should I say is clear? If you read Ansel and Gretel, and somebody said, "Did the witch die?" Yes, you should say, "Yes, the witch died," because the witch died. She was pushed into the oven, and she died in the oven. So so we know that she died. So if they say, did the birds eat the crumbs that Ansel and Gretel threw, the breadcrumbs? You said yes, because the birds did eat the breadcrumbs. Those are clear books. If Allah is saying that His Quran is clear, then everybody should understand His Quran. But you see, He's coming and said, not everybody is gonna. That simple mean that your God is an idiot who says that it is a clear Quran, but yet still not everybody can understand it. Why? Because it's not clear.
Everyone is going to believe in the Quran.
Believing in the Quran and understanding the Quran is two different stuff. Do you see how idiotic this guy is? We are not talking about believing, and nobody is discussing believing in the Quran. People are talking about how clear the Quran is. It's a DG. The topic is, does the Quran deny the crucifixion? So were you saying not everybody believe in the Quran? Why should everybody believe in the Quran? Everybody should not believe in the Quran. That's not what the discussion is. So he came on, and from the get-go, you see that this guy motive is not right.
Everyone is going to understand it in the proper way.
Understand it in the proper way, but it's a clear Quran, but not everyone is going to understand it in the proper way. So who understand it in the proper way?
So, I mean, what you said, I mean, the scholars of Islam and even the Jews who were in Medina at the time of the Prophet, peace upon him, none of them never objected to this verse and said that, you know, he didn't get crucified or
Do you see how stupid this guy is? So the Jews and the Christian in Medina at the time of Muhammad did not object to the Christian and say he did not get crucified. Who told this idiot that the way that he is understanding the Quran today is the same way the Jews and the Christian in Medina understand the Quran in the days of Muhammad? This is the
Zakir Naik, he told him, for sure.
this is the problem, my brother. This is the problem because Ibn Abbas is saying that mutawafiq mean that someone dies. So who told this idiot that in the days of Muhammad, people did not believe that the verse is saying that Allah killed Isa, just like you have Muslim here now believing that Allah killed Isa? Who told this idiot that for him to make a statement like that? You see, that doesn't make no sense.
or that or said that he got crucified. I'm sorry. Even the Christians who became Muslim, like Suhaib Rumi, he understood everything that was in the Quran, and that made him leave Christianity and become Muslim. And there's many.
And look at this idiot. How does he know how this man understand the Quran? How does this idiot know how this man understand the Quran? So all he do is come on just to rant, like literally not making anything sense worthy. Because at the end of the day, how does he know how these people understand the Quran? Notice his statement in the beginning that the people have different belief regarding the Quran. So how does he know how these people understand the Quran? And not because a so-called Christian, notice what I say, a so-called Christian.
Right. God bless you. That is so-called Christian, not a Christian. So-called, yes.
A so-called Christian become a Muslim, that doesn't mean that he understand the Quran. That doesn't mean that he understands the Quran. Muhammad was so evil in those days that many people gravitate to become Muslims based on Muhammad's evil. Muhammad said, I was made victorious to terror. Muhammad was killing poets, killing people who oppose him. Muhammad went to the Jews in a place called Beit al-Madras, and he said to the Jews, if you embrace Islam, you will be safe. If you embrace Islam, you will be safe. People were becoming Muslims. People were becoming Muslims based on terror, based on the fear for their lives, based on what Muhammad was doing to people. You have shown before where this man called B. Mansour became a Muslim, find out how evil Islam was, and decided to leave Islam. He said the worst thing that he ever do was to leave Christianity and become a Muslim. And he said he will never leave Christianity. He went back to Christian and said, I will never leave Christianity. As long as I live, I will never leave Christianity for your wicked religion. And guess what? This guy called Makriel cut off his head. Cut off his head. So at the end of the day, when this idiot is making statement like this, how does this prove what the Quran says? This idiot don't know why people were. This idiot doesn't know why people were converting to Islam. He don't know why people were becoming Muslims. He wasn't there to see what was going on in these people's mind, why they become Muslim, and why they did not go up against the Quran. He did not know why he don't know why they did not go up against the Quran. He don't know. So at the end of the day, why is it that he making claim as if he know why these people didn't go up against the Quran, and why did they become Muslim?
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I want to add this. I know I will provoke something, but Muhammad was a coward. His courage was the courage of a rat. He was torturing victims that other brave Muslims gathered for him. He was a coward. And Abdul wanted to try to debate me? Come up live. He was a coward. He killed an old lady, 82 or 87 lady,
Yeah, I heard about that.
dragged by the camel. He killed like a coward rat, like a demented rat, like a rabid rat, while the victims were tied up.
And
Anybody
why
can
did
do
he,
that.
why did he kill
Anybody
the
can.
old
No, I want
my
to say
my
that
brother?
anybody
My
can do
brother,
that.
hold on.
Oh,
Why did
thank
he
you.
kill
Sorry,
the
sorry.
what? No, why did he kill the old lady?
I don't know. By defiance, if I
The old
recall,
lady, yes, went up against him. Did not? Isn't that what happened? The old lady speak out against him.
yes, because the old lady had wisdom. Generally, the old people have wisdom. The coward son of Muta didn't.
So he
So
was killing. He was killing people who speak out against him. He was killing poets.
no,
There's
he
actually
was
this thing
killing.
called
No,
that
no, no,
dead
no,
poet.
please, brother. Wait a second.
Hold on. Let me make this point. There's a thing called the Dead Poets Society where Muhammad was killing so much more poet. But this guy, this Muslim, is saying that people who convert to Islam, they did not have a problem with this verse. Why? Because having a problem with the Quran could cause you to die. Go ahead now, my brother.
Brother, if I send someone to kill someone for me, I am just the mastermind. I'm not the killer. I have the blame before God because I am the mastermind and I am the organizer of the killing. Yes, of course, I'll burn in hell. But I am not the killer. I don't have courage in killing someone. I just gave the order. It is another story to go by myself, take the weapon, take the knife, take the stone, take the brick, and kill that person. So I wanted to make a very clear difference. Muhammad killed, tied up individuals, even women. He hasn't got the courage to kill an untied victim. So Muslims live with that, with your courage, son of Muta, prophet. And I want to say again, he made one prophecy, the one with the aorta cutting. Sorry, brother, I had it on my soul. I don't want to make you, but this is what it is. The terror wasn't brought up by Muhammad because he was just the mastermind. He could not kill by himself. He could not kill by himself. He wasn't in the middle of the battle. He was standing in the tent with the women dancing around or something. He's the very great Muslim. No, he wasn't in the battle. He was a coward. He killed, tied up victims. So the Muslims have to deal with that. And I
Yeah, that's
got
true.
when you
Yeah.
brother, when you have time, because I want to show to the Muslims that they do not have an escape in the Quran, but not now. Please follow your line, and if you want, and if you have time, I will show from the Bible that the Muslims do not have safe haven in the Quran, not by far. Thank you very much.
All right, man.
Examples of Christians who left Christianity, like the Negus of Ethiopia, for example.
So what if I showed you?
And you see how crazy he is. So the Christians who quote unquote Christians, so-called Christians who leave Christianity and become Muslim did not have problem with the verse. That's what he is saying. So what is this idiot's proof that these so-called Christians were believing the way he believed, that Isa was not killed? Where is his proof? We show you that they were translated. They are translators of the Quran who believe that Isa was killed. So where is this idiot's proof that he's making claim like that? That show that these Christians who became Muslims, so-called Christian, because no true Christian would become a Muslim. So these so-called Christians who became Muslim, where is this proof that they believe that Isa was not killed? He doesn't have a proof, but at the same time, he's saying they did not contend this verse. They did not contend the verse. Why? Because possibly they believe that the verse was saying that Allah killed Isa, just like there are Muslims today who believe that Allah is the one who killed Isa. And not only that, when the other verse that I read, Surah 3, verse 55, is saying that I will cause you to die. Who told this crazy Muslim that they weren't looking at the verse and saying Allah is the one who caused Isa to die, just like we believe that it is the Father, the Father is the one who caused Jesus to die. The Father is the one whose will that caused Jesus to die. Jesus laid down his life according to the will of the Father. So at the end of the day, where is this idiot knowledge coming from that these so-called Christians who became Muslim did not believe what we are saying now and believe what he believes? He have no proof of that. So this is just empty talk. And you see right as we go along that all this guy do is pure empty talk.
That there was a really big high scholar who talked about the prophet who got crucified.
Open.
Yeah, I mean that's his prerogative to understand the verse like he wants to. But
listen to what he said. It is his prerogative to understand the verse like he wants to. And where do he have proof that the people of Muhammad's time, the Christians, so-called Christians, did not understand the verse the same way this scholar understand the verse? Do you see? It is his prerogative to understand the verse the way he wants to, but yet still, and this is the Muslim, and yet still the Quran is a clear Quran, but you have a prerogative to understand the verse the way you want it. If the Quran is clear, then you would understand the verse the way it have to be understood, because it's clear.
But you told me that no scholar says that he got crucified.
I didn't say that. I think Ali said that. I didn't say that.
But Avery, we just read in pick any tafsir, it's also in Sahih al-Bukhari. Ibn Abbas. Do you know who Ibn Abbas is combating this belief? Just to make sure. Do you know who Ibn Abbas is?
Of course.
Ibn Abbas said that Jesus died. The cousin of your prophet, Hibr al-Ummah, the ink of the Ummah, said Jesus died. So what are you going to do? Is Ibn Abbas lying? Or did Muhammad lie when he said Ibn Abbas is Hibr al-Ummah, the ink of the Ummah, the translator of the Quran? You said we can't trust not everyone. We can't trust everyone. Okay, what about Ibn Abbas? Can we trust Ibn Abbas when he said Inni mutawaffika means Inni mumituka, and you know what maut means, right? Maut in Urdu, in Arabic, maut is death. What are we going to do now?
Yeah, but Ibn Abbas, he didn't say that Jesus got crucified, though.
Yes, but
how did he die? How did he die? He said mutawafika mean death. So how did he die? How did he die?
Correct.
He said he died. So
did
he die or not?
The point of the conversation was,
should we agree with Ibn Abbas or should we agree with you, modern day Muslims?
No, I mean the point that Avery was trying to make is that Jesus got crucified, and Ibn Abbas did not say Jesus got crucified.
So how did he die? How did he die? That's the thing about it. Ibn Abbas didn't say he was crucified, but how did he die?
He did not.
My point. Here's my
verse
point.
As to mean that Jesus got crucified.
Here's my point. My point is that the Quran does not deny that Jesus got crucified. And then my second point is that according to the Quran and Muslim scholars, Jesus did die.
Yeah.
And so some of them thought he died by crucifixion. Some don't know how. but they do
Brother
talk about
Avery, can we put chapter 4, ayah
Yeah, but you
157 on the
Avery,
screen?
you're not
Let us dissect it word for word.
you're not qualified to give
No,
the
no. Let us go through the.
And this idiot, he went, "Oh, you're not qualified." So people are not qualified to discuss the Quran. Is he qualified? Do you see? He come onto this channel to talk to people as if he is qualified, but he's telling people that they are not qualified. So what make a person not qualified to read literature and understand it? Don't we all have a brain that can gather information? Why is it that these ignoramus Muslim will tell people that they are not qualified to understand the Quran? What is so to understand the literature? What is so? The Quran is a clear book, but yes, what is so different about the Quran that you don't understand the Quran? What is so different about it that you can't, a person can't read the Quran and understand it? Notice that the Quran is just one book. The Quran is not like the Bible. The Bible is many books, many books. So when you are piecing together the pieces of the puzzle in the Bible, it is more difficult to do that than to do the Quran, because the Quran is one book, one straight book, one book. We're not like, okay, you have Genesis, Exodus, Revelation, and you have Isaiah, Jeremiah. No, you don't. You don't have John, Matthew, Mark. You don't have these in the Quran. The Quran is just one straight book. So what makes it so difficult for you to read one book and understand it? It is written in Arabic, clear Arabic, so that you may understand. Why is it so difficult to understand that?
Ayah, because I believe that all you Muslims, when you read the ayah, you have no idea what you're reading. And I'm going to show you that you Muslims have no idea what the ayah teaches. Let us dissect word for word and see what it says.
First,
if we put it on the screen, we can read it together.
Can I ask you, what are your credentials in the Arabic language?
Oh, wow. So the Arabic speaking person, you're asking a person who speak Arabic, what are your credentials in the Arabic language? Wow, man. What are your credentials in the Arabic language? So in order to understand Arabic, you have to have some credential. No, if you don't have credential in Arabic, you cannot understand Arabic language. Wow, what a beautiful Muslim. So if I don't have credential in English, you can understand English. Does this idiot understand English? What is his credential in English? does he understand English? What is his credential in English? This is the stupidity of and the moment he came on, I smell him. I could smell this guy coming from a distance, that he's stupid. I could smell his stupidity. What is my credential in English? What is your credential in English? But we understand English. What does it take to understand a language? What does it take to understand a language? Does it take you to go have a master's degree or a bachelor degree in a language to understand a language? No, it does not. It does not. You're born in a language, and there is nothing wrong with your mental ability. In most cases, you understand that language. It doesn't take you going to college or to understand it. We are not talking about understanding the language to the point of knowing everything about the language. No, that's not what we're talking about. The Quran says that it is a clear Quran. Did Ibn Abbas understand the Arabic language to the point where this idiot is talking about? No, they did not. And a matter of fact, these people were called unlearned. These people were unlearned people. So how is it that you're going to say, hey, they understand Arabic like the way scholars here in today's world understand the Arabic? No, they don't. They didn't have that research. They didn't do all this research into the language, the Arabic language. You know, it's just a language. You understand it when it's spoken. If a person is speaking to you, why was Muhammad giving these people the Quran to memorize if they don't understand what they were memorizing? So they were just memorizing something that they did not understand. And Ibn Uthman ibn Farouk boasting about the people around him, which I know he was lying, but he was boasting that the men around him all understand, all speak Arabic and understand and can read the Quran in Arabic. Does that mean that, and a lot of these people are American, does that mean that these people are reading something that they don't understand? Do you see the naive way of this idiot? Like, you speak English. Do you, what is your credential in speaking English? But do you understand English? Yes, you do. So why you are telling an Arabic speaking person that he must have a credential in Arabic in order to understand Arabic?
I'm a native Arabic speaker.
That's not telling me your credentials. Do you have a bachelor's degree in Arabic language? Do you have a master's
you?
degree?
Do you?
I never said I did, but you're saying you're going
Do
to.
you see how naive he is? He is attacking the person who actually know more about Arabic than he does. And when they asked him, do you? He said, I never said I did. But what does that mean? Do you have a bachelor degree or a master degree in English? I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't. But it is in his stupid mind to tell somebody, oh, the only way you can understand Arabic or English is if you have a bachelor degree or a master degree in English. So the person who learns Spanish doesn't understand Spanish. If I learn Spanish, I don't understand Spanish. And I could tell what a person is saying, or what they're saying when they're speaking. I don't understand Spanish. Do you see how stupid this guy is? Stupid, man.
Dissect this.
My Arabic is good enough to show you that Allah doesn't know Arabic.
So just admit to everyone you don't even have an associate's degree in Arabic language.
Oh,
I went to elementary school, but my Arabic is better than Allah's Arabic, and I can prove it.
No, if you want to be ignorant, that's one thing. I mean, I'm trying.
No, you are being ignorant. The guy is saying that he went to elementary school and he can prove that his Arabic is better than Allah's Arabic. And you're going to say, if you want to be ignorant, you are the one who is ignorant to the point that you believe that a person have to go to have an associate bachelor degree and all this stuff in order to understand English. Or in order to understand any language, you have to have a bachelor degree. That's stupid, man. Or a master degree. That is totally stupid.
No, I can prove to you from the Quran, and today I did a long live show, and I proved that Allah doesn't know the difference between singular, plural form.
You don't even have an associate's degree in Arabic.
Why are you cutting me off?
One second. Combative.
No wonder he called himself combative. Combating. Because he came as an idiot. A person must have an associate degree in Arabic to understand Arabic. Wow. But all these idiots reciting the Quran don't have an associate degree in Arabic, but they're reciting the Quran. For what reason? For what reason you recite something that you don't understand? Do you see how stupid this guy is? You know, all these Muslims in America reciting the Quran. You know, you never hear them talking without reciting the Quran. Every time Allah said this and that, and they do it in English first, they do it in Arabic first, then they explain it in English. What a degree do they have in Arabic to be doing these things? No degree. Most of them have no degree at all. But this guy this is what he's doing. He's trying to diminish a person in order to win a conversation. He's trying to diminish a person. This is the problem he have there. What if Rob Christian had a master degree in Arabic? What would be his his objection? This is how stupid he is. Oh, you can teach me Arabic because you don't have a master degree in Arabic. That is stupid. Stupid. One of the way now that I see people learning other language is to go to live in a country with a family for a period of time. There is actually, you could go to Guatemala and other South American country. You could go to these country and you could stay with a family. It could be a farming family who do farming, and you pay, I think it's $600, and you stay with them, I think, 3 months or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And you learn so much within that 3 months. And people are doing it, where they go stay with these people and they learn, because they've realized that living among the people and only speak Spanish, then you could learn to speak Spanish. And that doesn't mean that these people who are teaching you to speak Spanish have a master degree, have a bachelor degree. You can learn the language from someone who understands the language. You don't have to have master degree to understand a language. You don't. You know, high school level, if you really pay attention in high school, that's where you get your basic of grammar from. You don't get your basic of grammar from college. But if you go to college and you don't understand grammar, you're gonna fail in college if you don't understand grammar already. Your basic of grammar come from your elementary school level to your high school level. That's where you get your basic of grammar. I don't know which country this idiot come from. I'm thinking he's American. But where do you learn the most about English? In high school, in elementary school. That's where you learn the most about English, as the English that you need to survive, the English that you need out here to communicate with people. And what kind of English can a person speak unless he's using all these big vocabulary that people don't understand here on a regular basis? But what kind of normal English can a person speak that any English speaking person don't understand? If you have high school and elementary school and high school knowledge of English, what kind of English you can speak? And not only that, the Quran itself, this is how he throw his Quran under the bus. The Quran says that it is a clear Arabic Quran, that Muhammad may warn a people, that Muhammad may warn a people to whom no warner have been sent before. So it's a clear Arabic Quran, so that Muhammad may warn a people, who understand, that they may understand. So hold on, my brother, one little point. Then I make. So what are we seeing here? If Muhammad was warning the people with this language, in this language, why do you need scholarly to be a scholar in English, a scholar in Arabic, in order to understand something that was given to a primitive people, that they people who don't have language, don't have that advanced study in language? Why do you need that? They're just showing you that he is just using a fallacy. So go ahead, my brother.
Dear brother, in my opinion, not my opinion, sorry, my point of view, it is like this. A Muslim have the Quran. The Quran is an object that gives to the Muslim women, that give money, adventure, sex, and I don't know, whatever. Only for him. It doesn't matter the language. The Quran could be also written in Vietnamese or in a Chinese or in a Punjabi. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is only what the Muslim want, and you, as a foreigner, as a kuffar, you don't have right, brother. It doesn't matter what is written there. It is the satisfying of the pleasure of the Muslim. That is a tool to satisfy the pleasure of a Muslim. That is the Quran.
he's American Muslim. He's American Muslim. So, you know, a lot of times you would not hear, you would not think to hear this stupidity from an American Muslim, because what, you're American, you don't speak, you know, I'm not saying all Americans don't speak Arabic, but I could tell that this naive wolf doesn't speak Arabic, but he is trying to bash down the person's Arabic. So you are on a panel where people are speaking, and there is one person who have more knowledge than you, because he have knowledge in the Arabic and he also have knowledge in English. He can speak English and he can speak Arabic. But what your goal is to try to tear down his knowledge of Arabic without even putting him to the test. Like, how would you know that he don't know what he's talking about? You don't know. So you're asking him this stupid question. At the end of the day, how does a stupid question deny if he knows Arabic, if he understand what the Quran is saying? It does not, my friend. It does not. It's just that these Muslims must they have a way to defend what the defenseless, something that cannot be defended. They must find a way to attempt to defend something that they can't defend.
Do you have to have a degree in order to discuss anything?
And let me ask you a question. If I wanted to talk about Arabic grammar,
No answer.
I'm sorry. Listen. If I wanted to talk about English grammar and what is plural, what is singular.
But do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic to talk this way? Why are you parenting others? You are parenting.
Do you so stupid he is? If you want to talk about English grammar, you have to have a master degree or a bachelor degree, associate degree. I know English grammar, but I don't have to have no degree to know these English grammar. You just have to have an elementary, high school level. You can talk about grammar. You can talk about English grammar. You know, so this guy is actually saying that he have no right to teach his little kid, to help his kid with his homework. If the kid come home with some grammar homework, this idiot have no right to help his kid.
So we don't arrive at the same point of origin, that the Muslims can change the meaning of the words while into the debate, but you do not have right to do that because you didn't say the Shahada. Come on, man. It is like what it is. They change anything and anyone by their sweet little pleasure. And then when you try to do the same to get to them, who doesn't know them will do that, so try to get to them. But they will say, no, brother, you must say the Shahada to do that. Only the Muslims have a right to change the meaning of the words while in a debate. Well, tough luck, dear Muslims. If you change the meaning of the word, you just made me a winner, and any one of us. Sorry, go ahead, brother.
You know, we just want to get to you see how stupid he is.
Do you even know Arabic? Just a second. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic?
Hold on. Can I teach English?
We're wasting time, bro. We're wasting time.
That's a question.
Listen. This is what he is.
You're trying to
waste time.
evade my question.
No, combating. You're trying to evade dissecting the verse. So what we're gonna do is,
how can he
if you're willing to dissect,
hold
your mic. Hold your mic.
He said, "Oh, can he dissect the verse? He don't qualify to do it. He's an Arabic speaker, but he's not qualified to dissect the Quran." It's like saying that, oh, you're a English speaker, so you're not qualified to dissect the Bible that is written in English. Stupid man, a very, very stupid person. And he was gonna say something that was so senseless. He said, "How is he qualified to teach English if he doesn't have?" That's what I think he was gonna say.
Combating. Do you have to have a degree in order to discuss anything?
And let me ask you a question. If I wanted to talk about Arabic grammar,
no answer.
I'm sorry. Listen. If I wanted to talk about English grammar and what is plural, what is singular.
But do you know
All
Arabic?
you
Do you know
need to do is-
Arabic?
They should have let him talk to show how stupid he is. If you want to talk about English grammar, what is plural, you must have a degree to talk about that. What a dumb donkey. What does students in school do? What student in high school and college, do they have degree? No. Most of the students in college don't have a degree. They go there to have a degree, but they can sit down and with each other and discuss what grammar is, or to what's the right grammar to use. You don't have to have a degree to discuss grammar. You don't. That's a stupid idiot, man. Don't have to have. Who told this idiot that you have to have a degree to discuss grammar? Where do you get this kind of knowledge from? That does a person have to have a degree to understand English? No, you don't. You don't have to have a degree to understand English. That is stupid to think that way. But that's what Islam make you. Islam, to defend Islam, you'll become an idiot to defend Islam. It's like me saying to you, to a person, like, say, I noticed that you have an accent, my brother, and I don't know what is your original language, but you have an accent. English could be your original language. I don't know, but I don't think English is your number one language. But it's like me saying to you, you cannot understand English because you don't have a degree.
Well, what can I say? Listen, I don't want to bring advertising, but I must say, but in the channel of CP, incoming a Muslim and say, CP, if our mind is different the Quran, we throw away the mind. And CP, that's wonderful. So what do you want more? What do you want more? So if the mind, the reasoning, it is it is against the Quran, they throw away the reasoning and the mind.
They get rid of their mind.
Yes. What do you want more? What you answer to me? Answer what is your answer to that? What you can answer? You cannot answer. That's it. Goodbye.
These people are crazy, man.
You told me straight. Why are you parroting others? You are parroting what your imams are telling you.
Yeah,
Do you even know Arabic? Just a second. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic?
Hold on. Can I teach English?
We're wasting time, bro.
Hold on. He was just about to say, can I teach English if I don't have a degree? Something like that. Because he asked in Rab Christian, do you have a degree? Yes. You can teach English every day without a degree. You can teach English every day, both English literature and English language. You can teach both of them every day without a degree. It doesn't take a degree to teach. There actually was a man who was performing surgery, and he has never been to college to perform surgery. The reason he watched people perform surgery. He listened to people perform, not listen, he watched people perform surgery and listen to the reasoning behind this man performing surgery, to the point where when the man could not perform surgery no more, he was the one performing the surgery for the man. You don't have to go to no school. This is stupid teaching, stupid ways of reasoning. Like, oh, I have to go to school to do something. No, you don't have to go to school. There are people out here who could save your life, put a trach in a person, in a heartbeat, put a trach in a person, and yet still they never have any training to do these things. They just use their common sense and know that, hey, this person needs to breathe and they can't breathe, so this is something I'm going to try, because it can work. For you to be thinking that people have to go to school to learn English, when I say school, I mean college, because any form of teaching is schooling. If I teach you how to speak English, or I teach you how to speak Patois, that's schooling. That is schooling. You don't need to go to college and have a degree to speak any language. That's a lie. That's a stupid idiot speaking. Because what he do, he come there to waste time. And you will see as the discussion goes on that this guy is only there to waste time.
We're
No, we're
wasting
not. No,
time.
that's a question.
So,
That's
so
a question.
look. So this is what we're gonna do. Either
You're trying to evade my question.
No, combating. You're trying to evade dissecting the verse. So what we're gonna do is,
How can he
if you're
dissect
willing
the
to
verse?
dissect,
He's
wait,
not
hold your
qualified for that.
mic. Hold your mic. We're not about to waste time arguing about credentials and yada yada yada. We're
He's
going
still
to
here for
talk.
6
We're going to
hours.
dissect
What's
the.
wasting time?
Hey, mute your mic, please.
Do you see the idiot came on and trying to take over your channel? Like, you know, because
Yeah.
do you see? He came on trying to take over God Logic channel, you know, because that's what they do, distract from what's going on. They have to distract from what's going on. The Quran is not a clear Quran. The Quran does not say that Jesus was not killed. It doesn't say that. You cannot find me anywhere in the Quran that says that he was not killed. He says they slew him not. That doesn't mean that he was not killed. The people who were boasting that they killed him, they slew him not. That doesn't mean that he was not killed. Because I show you where I show you this verse where Allah is saying that people throw, but yet still they are not the one who throw. He is the one who throw. But it was people who throw, but they are not the one who throw. He is the one who throw. Here it is right here. Allah is saying, and you threw not when you did throw. So you throw, but you didn't throw. So when Allah says you threw and you didn't throw, that means Allah do the throwing. He said, but Allah threw. The God speaking in as himself, as in a third person, saying, hey, Allah threw. The Jews boast that they killed the Messiah. The Jews boast that they killed the Messiah. They did not kill him, nor crucify him. Does not mean that Allah did not kill him. Because when we look at the other verse, and this is what we see, it confused the translators so much to the point where the translators were saying that Allah killed Isa. You see where the translators were saying that Allah killed Isa. Here we go. You see where the translators were saying that Allah killed Isa. Here is, I show you what, about 6, 7 different translators that said Allah killed Isa. Here it is. Lo, God said, O Jesus, verily, I shall cause thee to die. I shall cause thee to die and shall exalt thee unto me. Who caused him to die? Allah caused him to die. So the Jews did not kill him, but Allah caused him to die. This is what these people see in when they read the Arabic, and these are Arabic speakers. Here we go. And God said, Jesus, I will cause thee to die and raise you up to me. You see these, you see that all throughout so many translations. Here is again the same translator. So let's go to another one. Now here is another one right here. So we see 3 translators so far. He's saying that I shall cause you to die and raise you up to me. And this way, Ibn Abbas, Muhammad's cousin, is saying that the word mutawafiq means that you're killed, you die. And an Arabic speaker is explaining to this idiot, and what he can do, all he can do is attack the man, saying that the man don't know what the man is speaking about, because this is how these Muslims operate. They are deceptive, very, very deceptive. The other day, I watched Ibn Farouk in Britain. I think he was in Britain. I'm not sure. Talking to a young Christian guy, and they put the guy as Christian missionary because they lie so much, calling the guy a Christian missionary. We don't see no information that this guy is a Christian missionary. So the guy was talking to Uthman, and the guy make a statement, and Uthman started calling the guy a liar. But can you imagine Uthman calling a person a liar?
Uthman calling a person a liar.
Yes,
that
can you
that
imagine
people must
Uthman?
saying the truth, because Ibn Footnote, sorry, not Uthman. Uthman Ibn Footnote, this is the real name now. He took what is that sin that you put words in the uncreated Quran of Allah and you made it by yourself. The last one that did that was he took out 2 ayahs, I think, and he was killed in 1994, I think, if I recall correctly.
Oh, I
So
know who you're talking.
Woodman, it was someone that he considered himself the last prophet after Muhammad, and and he took 2 verses out from the Quran, and the Muslim killed him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
They
will try
won't.
to remember. It is not important. The important is that he took out verses from the Quran and he
But
put something else. It is very
they
bad
won't.
for Mr. Footnote. Ibn
No, they won't.
Uthman Ibn Footnote.
They won't kill Uthman because Uthman is not doing what this guy did. Uthman, the guy is saying that he's a prophet and he did all this crazy stuff. Uthman is actually doing what Muhammad told Uthman to do. Is jihad. They are out there doing jihad, and Muhammad said jihad is deception. That's what Muhammad said. Jihad is deception. So when Uthman is out there doing dawah is a form of jihad. And in Islam, there is 3 occasions where you are allowed to lie. There is 3 occasions where you are allowed to lie, and dawah is one of these occasions that you allow to lie, because dawah is a part of jihad. Dawah is a part of jihad. So you can lie to us as kufar. So what Uthman do is praised by his God, and it's praised by Muhammad. In today's society, these Muslims will act like, some Muslim will come up and act like they are against Uthman because what? They are conforming to the norm of today's society, that a liar is someone that is shunned, and a liar is someone that you don't want to be a part of. Is clique if he's a liar. But Islam teaches that you can lie. You have Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim, who is a scholar, teaching that there's 3 occasions that you could lie. He actually teach that if you cheated on your wife and you ask Allah to cover your sin, to forgive you of your sin, you don't need to tell your wife that you cheated on her. But you notice what Jesus says: confess your sins one to another. If I am evil enough to go out and cheat on my wife, notice what Jesus said, if you have anything against your brother, before you come to ask forgiveness, you need to go reconcile with your brother. So for me, in order to ask forgiveness for what, if I cheated on my wife, God forbid, if I cheated on my wife, I need to go to my wife and say to my wife that I cheated on you before I could get forgiveness from God, because this is how clean our religion is. In their religion, according to Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim, Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim said, if you ask forgiveness for cheating on your wife, you don't need to tell your wife that you cheated on her. So your wife must be in darkness loving you while you are a cheater out here. Your wife must have, I believe that the way of the Messiah is the right way, because a person must have the choice of loving you for what you are, loving you for who you are, forgiving you, just like because God created man in his image, and God wants you to seek forgiveness from his image before you come and seek forgiveness. If you do something wrong to his image, he wants you to go seek forgiveness from his image before you come to him and seek forgiveness. And that's why the Messiah says, if you're wrong your brother, when he said brother, it doesn't mean only brother, it means your sister. With the word brother cover everything. You know, if you
Yes.
wrong your brother, if you wrong your brother or your sister, you need to go and seek their forgiveness before you come and offer your offering to God. And one of your offering is prayer. One of your offering is prayer. So seek forgiveness from your brothers before you go out and seeking forgiveness. But Islam is a dirty religion where a cheater and encourages a man to cheat on his wife and cover it up.
You know, I don't think that Islam is a religion. My point of view that Islam is a malware, because a religion defined by our own words. You said very clearly you don't have to go to college to have an opinion. So from general culture, a religion, it is a gathering of truth that represent a certain part of the population, that truth that they are used to guide a person throughout her entire life. Those truths usually they can be verified, and they will not change. They are applied and they get good results. That is a religion defined. So, brother, what true is
You're
in
defining
Islam?
my brother, you're defining God's religion, but there's satanic religion. So it's if you're defining God's religion, you will find that a religion is something that is truth, and God's truth only come from God. Truth have no other source but from God Almighty. So you are actually defining the Messiah. Sorry, you're defining the Messiah's religion. You decide, but there are other religions out here that are not the Messiah's religion. They're false religion. And when Paul tell you that Satan is transformed into an angel of light, so you will see religion that are not the true light. They will appear in some form. You will see something that appear good and may attract you, but when you search deeper, you find out that there is evil in it. And this is why when this guy is saying that there were Christians who conform, quote unquote Christian who convert to Islam, who knows what these quote unquote Christians were converted for? Because there were people who were willing to die for their religion. So what do you call those people who were willing for Muslims to kill them instead of becoming Muslim? How can you call the one that convert to Islam a Christian, and what do you call the one that was willing to die instead of converting to Islam? This is how stupid this guy is. The book of John says this one thing, and I love this that John says this. He said they went out from us because they were never a part of us. Let me find it here for you.
Right.
Yeah, First John 2. Sorry, yeah.
They get out from us because they were never a part of from us. Correctly, not that, but that this is the idea. They were never Christians. They look alike,
never
talk
Christians.
alike, but they were never alike.
Never Christians, and that's why John says. First John 2 verse 19 said they went out from us, but they did not belong to us. Notice what he says here. They did not belong to us. They did not belong to us. For if they had belonged to us, they would have remained with us. But their going shows that none of them belong to us. What if you're going to call the person who like Mansour? Look at Mansour. Mansour did not understand Islam because a lot of people did not understand what Islam was about. And Mansour became a Christian. Mansour became a Muslim. When he saw how evil Islam was, let me actually put it on the screen so people could see what I'm talking about. This guy called Mansour. When Mansour saw how evil Islam is, what did Mansour do? What did Mansour do? Mansour decided, bro, why did I leave my religion? Because a lot of people weren't grounded in Christianity and didn't understand Christianity, they believe, because Islam is a Christian cult. Listen what I'm saying. Islam is a Christian cult. That's what Islam is, a Christian cult. So these people who see this Christian cult and they did not understand it. They did not understand it. And so they become a part of it. But later when the real ones that God wants to save, because notice what Jesus says, there will arise false prophet, and these false prophets will deceive deceive even the very elect. If it was possible, they would deceive even the very elect, even the very people who have God cemented and concrete in them. These false prophets are so powerful that they could deceive the very elect. If it was possible, they would deceive the very elect. That's how much convincing these false prophets are. But you will see what happened to this Christian called Mansour. You look at what happened to this Christian called Mansour. Let me just put it on the screen, and you see what the Messiah was saying, that if it was possible, they could deceive the very elect. Mansour was an elect. Mansour was an elect from my understanding, and he came so close to be deceived, but God allowed him not to be deceived. Look at this here on the screen. You will see what we are seeing here. Hold on 1 minute. Let me make sure that it is big enough for people to see.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so you can see it. All right, cool. So here is this guy. He was a Christian called B. Mansour, Rumais B. Mansour, who said, "By God, the only error I've made since attaining reason was abandoning my religion, the religion of truth, for yours, the religion of wickedness." So the Holy Spirit in this man could see that this religion is wickedness. He said, "By God, I will not leave my religion. I will not accept yours as long as I live." As long as I live. He sealed his faith. He said, "As long as I live, I will not become a Muslim. I will not become a Muslim." And what happened to him? Let's look at what happened to him.
I don't know. I suppose they killed him.
Look what happened to him, my brother. Makril brought him forward and cut off his head. So this idiot is talking about Christian who convert to Islam. Christian who convert to Islam. But what are we seeing?
No. They are no Christians.
They were not Christians.
They are no Christians. It is impossible to know God, brother. You tell me. Go now. You go now and say Shahada. Will you do that? No, you don't, because you're a Christian.
No. And that's why I don't. A lot of Christians are saying to Muslims, if you show me where this is, I will say the Shahada. I would never say that, because I will never say the Shahada, and I will never make that statement that I will say the Shahada, because what?
Yeah.
I will not say the Shahada. Yeah, that's disrespectful to Jesus Christ to make a statement like that. I will never say something like that. That I will say the Shahada. Say the Shahada to who? And you know,
yeah,
you don't make a statement like that.
To who? Exactly. You said the Shahada to who? Exactly. To who you say Shahada?
There is a Shahada that I want to say, and I've said it before, and I will say it always. You know, but the Shahada is to the Christ, to the Messiah. My Shahada is to the Messiah.
I have a Shahada too, if you want to hear it. And the Muslim will definitely say it. La ilaha il Yeshua, brother.
Yes. Look at this, my friend. Do you see the verse here? It's John 2 verse 19. 1 John 2 verse 19. They went out from us, but they did not really belong to us. For if they had belonged to us, they would remain with us, but their going shows that none of them belong to us. Is that my son? You disrupting? Come here, my baby boy. Come. You don't want to come? You're a sweet boy, and Jesus love you. You know Jesus love you, my son. You know Jesus love you so much. Jesus love my little baby, even though he drive me crazy. Jesus love my little baby, my little baby boy. Sorry, man. My son is right here, so
no problem. No problem. By all means, no problem.
Yes. So what we see, my friend, is this: the Muslim making claim that there was a Christian. You cannot be a Christian if you deny the Messiah and follow Muhammad. A Christian is supposed to love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Muhammad was not loving his enemy and praying for those who persecute you. Look what happened to Mansour. So you're going to tell me that a Christian people were Christian who were following Muhammad? That's a lie. You're lying to yourself. You're an idiot and you're lying to yourself. Does this sound like a Christian would follow something like this, where a man brought a man forward and cut off his head because he said he will not accept their religion? What did the Messiah say? The Messiah says, do unto others as you like them to do unto you. Matthew 7 verse 12. The Messiah say, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5 verse 44. So at the end of the day, does this religion sound like something that a Christian would be a part of?
No, by far. How can you do something like that?
And
it is forbidden to have many wives. Brother. It is okay, go ahead.
Sorry. And this is why John could make that statement, my brothers. This is why John could make that statement that they went out from us because they were never a part of us. Why would you leave a religion that tells you to do unto others as you like them to do unto you, to join a religion that if you are against Muhammad, they cut off your head, and man could brought you forward and cut off your head because you call Islam a religion of wickedness? How are you a Christian if you leave Christianity for a religion like this? You were never a Christian. You were a donkey.
Exactly my point. They do not know what a Christian means. A Christian is a follower of Christ. Okay, I follow Christ. Why I follow Jesus Christ? Why don't I follow Buddha? Because I follow Christ because of the never-ending life. Because Jesus, he resurrected, which is the cornerstone of our Christian church. Before the resurrection, why do we follow Christ? Because before his resurrection, he did feedings, healings, and resurrections, many resurrections, meaning bringing people back to life. And he did these three actions that Jesus did. They are the destruction of the work of Satan. Christians, please take note. It is not my wisdom. It is the wisdom, I think, it is an elder of the church, I think of a Catholic church. I heard it on the radio. So Jesus, and it is in the Bible. It is in the Bible, but I don't have the reference right now. Anyway, the point is, Jesus, he did these three actions to destroy the work of Satan. In not one religion you will meet feedings, healings, and resurrections, which is the control of the matter at the subatomic level by creation, and is the power to command to souls. You soul do this, you soul do that. Simple and clear of what we are talking about. So this is the Christianity. And I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus and leave Jesus for what? For hate and sex? The hate and sex is mental illness. So sorry, it is what it is.
Do you see? Muslims do you see what? My brother, Black Mamba, do you see what Gordon, I think Barranger says legitimizing sexual sin plus men with no moral compass, the perfect storm to create the amoral cult. That's true. Do you see how
Yeah.
the
What
more
can I
these
say?
Muslims speak, is the more we see what their religion is all about. He came onto the platform, and when he came onto the platform, I could just tell that he was a ranting idiot. You know, you must have a bachelor degree or a master degree to understand something. This don't even make no sense, you know. But let's continue with this guy and see where he's going.
We're going to the verse at this point. At this point in time in the conversation, we're not wasting time talking about what you need to have or credentials, associate's degrees. That's bullcrap. So we're going to go into the verse and stop wasting our time.
And I like the way he did that, because the guy is an idiot. You know, when you're dealing with idiots, you make them know that they are idiot. That's bullcrap to say you have to have a master degree or associate degree to understand any language. That's all right, baby. I love you, and Jesus love you too.
Okay, so Rob, you said 4157, right?
Yeah, can you yeah, I don't see the first couple of words of the ayah. It's not completely on the screen. But I will I have
the Arabic, right?
Yeah.
How about now?
Okay. وقولهم وقولهم إن قتلنا المسيح عيسى ابن مريم رسول الله. Okay, go to the left, please. وما قتلوه وما صلبوه ولكن شبه لهم. Meaning, they, the Jews, they are saying, we have killed the Messiah, son of Maryam. Question. Can you show me, and this is the question to any Muslim, a Muslim with a big beard or a small beard, I don't care. Can you show me one Jew in the entire
Oh, that was funny. A Muslim with a big beard or a small beard, he don't care.
History of Jews, one Jew who would claim, we have killed the Messiah? One Jew. Any Jew would dare to say, we Jews have killed the Messiah. If you can't show me one Jew who would dare to say that, that means either Muhammad is lying or Allah does not know what he's talking about.
Okay, I have a question.
No, answer the question. Don't answer my question with a question.
Your question is, can you show me any Jew?
Listen to this idiot.
I don't have a Jew by my side right now, so I
listen to this idiot.
You have Tovia Singer. Call him.
What's that?
You have Tovia Singer. Isn't he one of your best imams?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, suddenly you don't know. Okay, but here again, let me answer for you, because you already know the answer, but you are too embarrassed to answer the question because we know the answer. There is no single Jew on this planet in the whole history of Jews who would dare to say, we have killed the Messiah. Not one Jew dares to say that. Well, you know why?
Do you know
because they are waiting for the Messiah. So how are they say? How are they going to say we have killed the Messiah?
Do you know who Abdullah ibn Salam was?
No.
You don't?
No.
Oh, it's showing your ignorance there.
Oh wow.
He was a Jew who converted to Islam in Medina.
So?
He ran away. Right now, he ran away.
Why he said we have killed the Messiah? Can you show me from any book?
I don't think he would.
And do you know this? How stupid this guy is my brother Abdullah ibn Salam. Let's look at Abdullah ibn Salam. How stupid this Jew was. Let me show you how stupid Abdullah ibn Salam was. Let's just go there and show you that this guy actually God allowed him to reveal Muhammad as a false prophet, and he didn't even see that God allowed him to reveal Muhammad as a false prophet. Just hold on a minute. Let's get Sammy. Let's get into Abdullah ibn Salam. Sweet baby, Daddy love the boy. We're going to Pittsburgh. You and I. We're going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you jump in the water. Okay, you and Daddy gonna jump in the water. Okay, so look at Abdullah ibn Salam. Let me show you how Abdullah ibn Salam revealed Muhammad as a donkey. This guy shouldn't even mention Abdullah ibn Salam. This is how stupid this guy is. Abdullah ibn Salam revealed that Muhammad is a stupid donkey, and Jibril is a stupid donkey, and Jibril is a false angel and a stupid donkey like Muhammad. So here we go. What do you see here? Bukhari, volume 4, Hadith 546. When Abdullah bin Salam, but do you notice these so-called Jews have Arabic name? They don't have Jewish name, they have Arabic name. So you could tell that these were made up, possibly made up hadith to have Jews sealing Muhammad as a prophet. But look how this Jew, so-called Jew, revealed Muhammad as a donkey and revealed Jibril as a stupid donkey. When Abdullah bin Salam heard the arrival of the prophet at Medina, he came to him and said, I am going to ask you about 3 things which, look at this part right here, which nobody knows except a prophet. So if nobody knows these 3 things except a prophet, why is this man asking Muhammad this question? Because if Muhammad
he's a prophet. Because he's a prophet, of course.
The man must be a prophet because, all right, baby. If Muhammad answered these questions, guess what? How would the man know that Muhammad is a prophet based on these questions? If Muhammad give him the right answer, because he says, which nobody knows except a prophet. So this man must be a prophet too. And this is how this man revealed Muhammad as a stupid donkey. He says, what is the first portent of the hour? What will be the first meal taken by the people of paradise? Why does a child resemble its father? And why does it resemble its maternal uncle? Allah Apostle said, Gabriel has just now told me their answers. This stupid Muhammad was so stupid that he answered the question, not saying to the man, there was no wisdom in this idiot. All he had to say to the man is that, how would you know if I'm telling the truth? But this idiot was so eager to talk stupidity from his dumb head that he answered the man. And for us today, this so-called Jew, Abdullah bin Salam, revealed Muhammad as a stupid, dumb donkey, and then he also revealed Jibril as a stupid, dumb donkey. So who is this Jibril? Who is this stupid? My last video was about Jibril, and now we are back on this topic. Who is this stupid Jibril? Who is this stupid creature called Jibril? To the point that Jibril, Muhammad missed it and couldn't say to the man that, how would you know if I'm telling the truth? And Jibril couldn't tell Muhammad like, hey, we're not going to answer that because this man cannot verify if we are telling the truth or not. But look what the idiot Muhammad says. Jibril told him, as for the resemblance of the child to his parents, if a man has sexual intercourse with his wife and get discharged first, the child will resemble the father. And if the woman gets discharged first, the child will resemble her. We all know that a woman's discharge have nothing to do with genetic composition of a child, because a woman's discharge is not sperm. A woman's discharge is not sperm. A woman have a egg, which is called an ovum, plural ova. That's what the women have. And the man's sperm fertilize the ova. The ova is not discharged. So the discharge that a woman have during sexual intercourse is not anything to do with genetic composition. It does not. Because where is it discharged? It discharged out of her body. A man discharge is discharged where? Inside the woman. And this is why you know that Muhammad is a stupid idiot. Did the woman discharge? Where did the woman discharge go? And what property does a woman's discharge have that may have a genetic composition of a child, that contribute to the genetic composition of a child? None. So you see that this guy mentioned Abdullah bin Salam, but Abdullah bin Salam revealed that Muhammad was a false prophet, a fake, a made-up artist.
Yes, beautiful. I will remember this and I will note this to ask Muslims to explain to me how this is possible. Yeah, I will note this verse that you present here.
So you see that this Muslim, then he is talking about stuff that he don't understand because he's an ignoramus. But you know, God Logic need on his panel sharp people who catch up on these things, even though there's a lot of sharp brothers on there. But someone should have someone should have stopped him in his track when he said that, mentioned the name Abdullah ibn Salam. Christian Prince, if you mention that name to Christian Prince, he destroy you. If they ever mention Abdullah ibn Salam to Christian Prince would have destroyed them right there.
No, I'm going with you.
Oh, go ahead, my brother. You were saying something?
No, I was listening to you, and I pure and simple, I cannot go beyond the common sense to answer to a Muslim. I'm so sorry. I will never do that. So Muslims, if they pose stupid questions or they come to me to their stupid logic, it is okay and goodbye. They are on their way, because I will never, ever, ever will try to answer to their stupid logic, because I have to. That is why I was thinking, to shut down my common sense to try to answer to their madness. So I will never do that. They are on their way. Yeah. What can I say? It is, and you are right. If they go to Christian Prince, he will chop the. In fact, CP has depends on how he's in the mood. Let them speak for 10 to 20 seconds, and then he will chop them, chop, like a chopping machine, you know, like the meat into the slaughterhouse, chop, making slices, and they cannot run. This is it. In fact, you see very well, if Muslims start asking questions, Islam crumbles. That's it. Without lies, Islam dies. And the Muslim, if it is good that Muslims start to asking questions, because they will get answer, or not getting answer, to start searching and discovering the real truth, which is a good thing. Yeah, what can I say? So we have to pray for them, for our Muslims brothers and sisters, to get out of this madness.
So the thing is, the guy mentioned Abdullah bin Salam, but we are seeing that Abdullah bin Salam is either the wisest Muslim in the time of Muhammad, or the most stupid, the wisest Jew, quote unquote, in the time of Muhammad, or the stupidest Jew in the time of Muhammad, that to the point where he caught Muhammad lying and don't know, or he just pretend, reveal Muhammad to us. Calm down, baby. That he revealed Muhammad to us, and in the process he revealed Muhammad to us, and he had to pretend to be a Muslim, because he did not want to be killed by Muhammad, because if Muhammad, sorry baby, if you oppose Muhammad, you could be killed. If you oppose Muhammad, you could be killed.
You will be killed for sure. You will be killed for sure.
Yes.
So this is the behavior of a rat. If it is one rat, he will cover himself and will go sideways. But if are many rats, they will start attacking. You see, that is why I said that, not by just saying. This is the
But
behavior. How can you behave like that? Come on, man. How can
but see the
yeah? Go ahead.
sorry. See, the problem is the guy revealed Muhammad as a false prophet. This is the key that we need to look at. The guy revealed Muhammad as a false prophet, but this is the person that this Muslim is appealing to. The logical mind in today's era see that this guy revealed Muhammad as a false prophet. So even if the guy become a Muslim, what we are seeing is that the guy revealed Muhammad as a false prophet, but at the same time, the guy was a stupid person to become a Muslim, or the guy was intimidated by Muhammad, and this is why he became a Muslim, because the guy already revealed Muhammad as an idiot and revealed Jibril as an idiot. So we see these things are the plain things that we just want to put forward when we have these podcasts are these things, because we need to make people see when they use these references that were defending to defend Islam, that these references were either stupid or naive, because the guy asked Muhammad 3 questions, which he says only a prophet would know. A wise man, if Muhammad was a wise man, he would not have answered the question, because he would have said, how would you know that I tell you the truth if only a prophet knows the answer? But because Muhammad was an idiot, Muhammad even include Jibril in his stupidity and said Jibril is the one who told him the answers. So how does that make, and then this man become a Muslim based on the answer that Muhammad gave to him? But the answer is only a prophet would know. Only a prophet would know. So the guy was basing
the guy just made himself a prophet.
not only that, but the guy did something stupid. The guy became a Muslim based on something that Muhammad told him that only a prophet would know. And if he is not a prophet, why did he become a Muslim? He is showing that Muhammad is an idiot, and Muhammad gave him answer that he believe is right. So what is he? He is a prophet. He is a prophet.
I think that he became a Muslim by fear of Muhammad.
Yes, by fear of Muhammad. After he revealed that Muhammad was an idiot, he became a Muslim. Do you see that? And the funny thing about it, one time Muhammad met a little boy, and they believed the boy was the Dajjal. When Muhammad said, do you bear witness that I am the prophet of Allah? The boy said to Muhammad, do you bear witness that I am the prophet of God? Do you bear witness that I am the prophet of God? And according to some literature, this guy was also a Jew.
Yeah.
This guy was also a Jew. When Muhammad said to him, do you be, and he himself too become a Muslim. The reason he become a Muslim is what? A lot of these people were converting because they fear what Muhammad would do. Muhammad was killing poets, killing people who were against him. We see where a woman was talking bad about Muhammad, and a blind man who she have children for put a dagger in her stomach and kill her. So if you have killers surrounding Muhammad, people becoming Muslim is not appealing. If when a person become a Christian, in the time of Jesus, that was appealing, because what? No, Jesus wasn't putting any sword to their neck and said, become a Christian. Jesus wasn't stabbing. Jesus didn't have anybody in his entourage who was stabbing people in the gut who speak bad about Jesus. So you see the difference in the two religions. So when the guy makes statement like this, what can we say? Where's the logic in this guy's statement?
I don't know. I don't need to know every supposed Jew who converted to Islam. I don't need to know all the Ansar, their names, to know how they converted to Islam in Medina. That's not my.
He was a major
It's not my
companion.
expertise to memorize names or know all the names. But I'm going
You
with you.
memorized
That Jew that you
Tobit
just
name,
mentioned.
or whatever his name
Hold
let
on,
me
listen
finish.
to what Rob Christian gonna tell him. Listen what Rob Christian gonna tell him. Because I never watched
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole thing of the video. I was at work.
yeah.
Listen
Go
what
ahead,
Rob
go ahead.
Christian gonna say.
That Jew that you're so proud about that you just mentioned. Can you show me one quotation from that Jew from an authentic source where it says that he said, "We have killed the Messiah. We Jews have killed the Messiah."
If he thought this was a false verse, he wouldn't have became Muslim.
Do you see how idiot, stupid this guy is? He have no idea what was going on in Medina, and you have no idea what was going on in Makkah. He have no idea what was going on in the peninsula. He don't put into consideration the fear that people have. Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something and show you the fear that these people have for Muhammad. Did nobody say what time the guy became a Muslim, or if this guy really was a Jew? This guy may not even be a Jew because his name don't sound like a Jew. But look at this, what the intimidation and the fear that these people have for Muhammad. Let me show you some instances how terrible Muhammad was and the kind of fear that Muhammad drive into the mind of these people. Sonny boy. So here we go. Look at this. When you read these things, when you read these things, you will see these are the kind of people that Muhammad was. Person Muhammad was. The apostle said, "Kill any Jew that fall into your power." Thereupon, Muaisha leapt upon Ibn Sunayna, a Jewish merchant with whom they have social and business relations, and kill him. So Muhammad just said, "Kill any Jew that fall into your power," and here it is, a man just killed a Jew. And look what happened when after the killing happened. Just to show you the fear that these people have for Muhammad because of Muhammad's behavior. Uaisha was not a Muslim at the time, though he was the elder brother. When Muaisha killed the Jew, Uaisha began to beat him, saying, "You enemy of God, did you kill him when much of the fat on your belly comes from his wealth?" Muaisha answered, "At the one who ordered me to kill him, ordered me to kill you, I would have cut off your head." So I would have cut your head off. He said this to his brother. He's talking to his brother, man.
Yes, yes. From what you show to us, it is clearly, we can clearly see how a prophet of peace Muhammad was, and how idiots the follower are. They are ready to kill their brother for what? For a pedophile, so-called messenger.
And
Come
look what
on,
happened.
man.
But look at the key. This is the key, my brother. This is the key right here. Notice what it says here. This was the beginning of Uaisha acceptance of Islam. Look what he says. Uaisha replied, exclaimed, "By God, a religion which can bring you to this is marvelous." Do you want to tell me this was not fear? This was fear. A religion that can bring you to kill your brother is marvelous. He had to say something like that to stop himself from being killed, and he became a Muslim. Look what he says, and he became a Muslim. Ibn Isham 5:4. But is that the only thing that we see, my brother? Watch this. Oh, Muhammad was intimidating people because he know that he have murderer around him. Here is how he was intimidating the people, because he know he have murderers around him. When you know you have murderers around you, you are gonna intimidate people. Look what happened. Narrated Abu Huraira, while we were in the mosque, the Prophet came out and said, "Let us go to the Jews." So here he is. We went till we reached Beit ul Midras. He said to them, "If you embrace Islam, you will be safe." Safe from who? Safe
Yeah.
from who?
From spreading the Islam.
No, safe from, not from spreading the Islam. You'll be
I
safe.
was ironical. I was making a joke. I'm sorry.
Yes, you'll be safe from Muhammad. Because notice what he said to them afterward. You should know that the earth belongs to Allah and his apostle, and I want to expel you from it, from this land. So Muhammad is threatening to expel them from the land, or they should embrace Islam. Do you see why people were adhering to Muhammad? The people who were around him, the thugs who were around him. Watch this incident again, and you will see why people were embracing Islam. Obvious from their own writing why people were embracing Islam. Not because they want to embrace Islam. No, because Muhammad was surrounded by thugs and killers who will kill you at a heartbeat. Do you remember this story where Christian Prince told, I think it's only in Arabic, and that's why we can't find it, where Muhammad heard of a man who prayed more than him. And the people loved the man. And Muhammad told 3 different Muslims, Ali, Abu Bakr, and Umar, to go kill the man.
Yes, I do remember. You very, very strange. Very strange.
Yes. The man was in the mosque.
yeah.
Sorry. The man was in the mosque praying, and that's the only reason he was not killed. If he was not in the mosque praying, he would have been killed by the first person. The conscience of Muhammad is to have them kill the man in the mosque, but their conscience could not allow them to kill a man while the man was praying. So let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you how Muhammad. Let me show you. Okay, I find the word kill, and I will find it easily. Kill.
Oh.
So here it is. Here it is. We're gonna go get it. Where Muhammad and his companion were on the way to Medina, and they met this guy, and 2 different companions were so eager to kill the boy. 2 different companions were so eager to kill the boy. Muhammad heard, so this is my narration right here, but you could look it up yourself. I will show you the hadith. Muhammad heard about a young boy called Zaid and knew about his spiritual powers, but one occasion, Muhammad met the boy and asked him, "Don't you bear testimony that to the fact that I am the messenger of Allah?" So I said, "I do not know how this boy would be a witness to Muhammad." But the boy replied, "Do you bear witness that I am the messenger of God?" Abu Bakr got so mad that he wanted to kill the boy, but Muhammad was scared of the boy and replied, "If he is the person who is in your mind, Dajjal, you would not be able to kill him." So there are people, leave that part out. And this is, where did I get this from? Sahih Muslim 2924, book 54, hadith 110. So we are not, anything you see I say is because I know, I have citation to back up what I say.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
have
it.
reference to back up what you say. I
Yes.
understand. Yes,
Sahih
we.
Muslim. Oh, sorry, go ahead, my brother.
That is what I wanted to say. The Muslims, they do not come, and they do not even here, they do not dare to come because you speak with reference, and the reference is the killer of the lies, which is the killer of Islam. Islam without lies dies, and when you speak with reference, the reference is destroying Islam. Simple and clear. That's it. So, thank you. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
So look at this right here, my brother. Look at this right here. And you will see where these people were so eager to kill people, and this is why people were becoming Muslims. A lot of people became Muslim because they were scared for their lives. Look at this right here. Abdullah reported, we were walking with Allah Messenger that Ibn Said, the same guy, happened to pass by him. Allah Messenger said to him, I have concealed for you. Look at this test. If it's not the similar test to what Abdullah bin Salim gave Muhammad a similar test like this, and Muhammad failed his test, and this guy passed the test. This guy actually passed Muhammad's test. Look at this. I have concealed for you something to test you. So tell me that. So the guy said to Muhammad, it is durk, which means smoke in Arabic. Thereupon Allah Messenger said, be off, you cannot get further than your rank. Whereupon Umar said, Allah Messenger, permit me to strike his neck. Thereupon, so Umar, here it is, another. First time it was Abu Bakr who wanted to kill this boy. Now it is Umar who want to kill him. So you see, Muhammad was surrounded by murderers. And look at this craziness. Look at this craziness. Thereupon Allah Messenger said, leave him. If he is the one, the Dajjal, whom you apprehend, you will not be able to kill him. Was the guy telling a lie when he said he was dirt? Muhammad said he test him and then say, be off with you. You cannot get further than your rank. But was the guy telling a lie? Look at this. I will show you that the guy wasn't telling a lie. Here we go. We will show you that the guy wasn't telling a lie. Al-Bukhari, volume 8, book 73, number 194, narrated Abdullah bin Umar. Later, notice he said later. Later. You see where he said later?
Later on, Allah's apostle and Ubay bin Ka'b al-Ansari once again went to the garden, I think, in which Ibn
Said was present.
Ibn Sayyad was present.
Right.
When Allah's apostle entered the garden, he started hiding behind the trunks of the date palms, intending to hear something from Ibn Sayyad before the latter could see him. Ibn Sayyad was lying on his bed, covered with a velvet sheet from where his murmurs were heard. Ibn Sayyad's mother saw the Prophet and said, "O Saf," the nickname of Ibn Sayyad, here is Muhammad. Ibn Sayyad stopped his murmuring. The Prophet said, if his mother had kept quiet, then wait a second.
Then I would have learned more about him. So if this guy, my brother, didn't have special power, why was Muhammad running after the dude? Why was Muhammad following in the dude and creeping up on him while he was lying on his bed? Muhammad was going into the guy's house, because the guy lying on his bed in his house, Muhammad go to the guy's garden, creeping up to his house. Don't you think that Muhammad was a pervert to be creeping up to somebody's house when in people's house, people have sexual intercourse and privacy in their house, and Muhammad is creeping up to this guy's house to show that Muhammad was a thief, a bandit, and a pervert, because you don't creep up on anybody's house. You don't. But listen to this. This is not the end of it. Sahih Muslim, book 41, number 6979. The hadith as transmitted on the authority of Abu Said that Allah Messenger, may peace be upon him, asked Ibn Said about the earth of paradise. Can you imagine? You are asking a regular person about what the earth of paradise look like. What the earth in paradise, what the dirt in paradise look like. Whereupon he said, Abu Qasim, it is like fine white musk. Whereupon he, the Holy Prophet, said, you have spoken the truth. How would this guy know what the earth in paradise look like if he didn't have some form of special power? Do you see these things?
Yeah. He was just an opportunist upon all the things.
Do you see what Muhammad was doing? Was stealing from people, getting ideas from people, stealing from people. Why was he bothering this guy? Why was he asking him spiritual things?
Yes, to steal from them and to disguise, to be to appear to the other companions as he is the prophet, the anointed one, the messenger, by stealing that wisdom.
So tell me now, my friend. So tell me now, Muhammad claimed that he's a prophet, and he's asking this guy prophetical things that only prophets should know. Only a prophet should know what the dirt in paradise look like if it's not revealed to him before. Only a prophet should know what the dirt in paradise look like. How would he get idea what the dirt in paradise look like if Allah didn't tell him? If God didn't tell you what the dirt in paradise look like, how would you know what the dirt in paradise look like? Unless you are listening to Satan, because Satan was once in paradise according to Islam. Satan was once in paradise. So,
but Satan lies.
Right.
So that makes the guy makes him another prophet.
Yes. So here is Muhammad saying, you have told the truth. So Satan is, you see, even if the guy was taking it from Satan, Muhammad is telling this guy that he told the truth. So the guy is a form of prophet in some way. But this is not the end of it, my friend. Muhammad meet the guy. This is Sahih Muslim, book 41, number 6992. Muhammad meet the guy again. He said, Abu Said, report Allah Messenger, may peace be upon him, met Ibn Sa'd, and so did Abu Bakr and Umar. Notice, it's Abu Bakr and Umar now. On some of the road in Medina, and Muhammad asked the boy, what do you see? So here he is testing the boy again. The boy said, I see the throne over the water. And Muhammad said, you have seen the throne of Iblis, Satan, upon the water. What else do you see? And listen to what the boy say right now. And Muhammad gonna get mad. And Umar gonna get mad too. They all gonna get mad. He said, I see two truthful and a liar, or two liars and one truthful. So the boy is actually saying that either Muhammad and is a liar, or Abu Bakr and Umar is a liar. But he's actually telling them that in the group of three of them, there is either two liars or one liar among them. And listen what Muhammad, remember Muhammad say that when the guy said, I saw the throne over the water, Muhammad said, you see the throne of Iblis upon the water? And he said, what else do you see? The guy said, I saw two truthful and a liar, or two liars and one truthful. Listen what Muhammad is going to say. Thereupon Allah Apostle said, Allah Messenger said, leave him, he has been confounded. Oh, he was not confounded when he told you that Satan throne is underwater, but he is now confounded when he said you are a liar.
Yeah, and not one Muslim came here up like to say that you lie.
Do you see the stupidity of Islam, my friend? And this is why And then guess what? Umar wanted to kill the boy again. Umar wanted to kill this boy again. They always wanted to kill the boy. So Muhammad surrounded himself with murderers. And this is why people were converting to Islam. Not because, oh, Islam is the most beautiful religion or nothing. And people were, some people were going to Islam because they did not understand what's in their surrounding. They did not understand Christianity and they did not understand the Jewish religion. There was a lot of people who were converted to this religion because of these reasons, while some people were converting because they fear for their lives, because Muhammad was threatening their lives. This is not the only time Muhammad threatened their life. The Quran itself threatened people's life. The Quran itself in Surah 9, verse 29, threatened people's lives. Am I telling a lie when I say the Quran in 29? So if you go to Surah 9, 29, you see where people's lives, Christian and Jews' lives were threatened.
Yeah.
He says, fight those who do not believe in Allah or in the last days, and who do not consider unlawful what Allah and his messenger had made unlawful, and who do not adopt the religion of truth. So if you don't adopt Islam, they should fight you. From those who were given the scripture. So from those who were given the scripture, from the Jews and the Christian, you need to fight them until they give the jizya willingly and are humbled.
In fact, another translation, it is to pay humiliating jizya, if I am not mistakenly. But another contradiction, the clear unchanged Quran. There are many versions.
So you see that people were converting to this religion because their lives were threatened by the Quran and by Muhammad himself. Were threatening their life, going to them and threatening their lives. And Muhammad were killing people who oppose him. And then the Quran is telling them to fight and kill people. So these are the reasons where people were becoming Muslims. So we see clearly. So when the guy is talking about Christians and Jews, so-called Christians and Jews who became Muslim, it is stupid to be thinking about these things. So let's continue a little bit more, and I will run off to work.
No,
Right?
Listen. Can you show me from his mouth that he's saying, we have killed the Messiah, we Jews have killed the Messiah?
I'm telling you right now, if he thought this was a false verse, he would not have become Muslim.
Look at the idiot. If he believed this was a false verse, he would not become a Muslim. He already revealed that Muhammad was an idiot, and he still become a Muslim. He's the one who revealed that, said to Muhammad, I'm going to ask you 3 things which only a prophet would know. And the idiot Muhammad answered him, not thinking like, oh, I shouldn't answer this question because only a prophet would know the answer. But see, this is how our God works. Our God used a Jew to reveal to us today that Muhammad was a liar. You know, they claim it's a Jew, so I'm sticking with what they claim, that Abdullah bin Salim is a Jew, which Abdullah don't sound like a Jew.
Abdullah, slave of Allah, right?
Right, don't sound like a Jew, but they claim it's a Jew because they make up a lot of these stories, are made up stories to make Muhammad look good, because Muhammad never looked good. They make up stories to show that Jews supported Muhammad. Abdullah bin Salam was an idiot, because the moment you ask somebody, I'm going to ask you 3 questions which only a prophet would know, that's a trick question. But the idiot was so stupid that he didn't even see that he was a trick question, or he was so wise that he revealed Muhammad, but he submit to being a Jew, to being a Muslim, because he was fearful. He feared for his life. It gotta be one of these answers, that he was an idiot who didn't see that he revealed Muhammad, or he revealed Muhammad, but he have to play being a Muslim because he feared for his life. These are the two options you have. Because Muhammad was an idiot to answer that question. And then he said, Jibril is the one. Jibril has just told me the answer. Why would Jibril tell you the answer to something that you should not give answer to? Is Jibril the idiot? Jibril is such a donkey that Jibril didn't see that, hey, this doesn't even make no sense. And if the man convert to being a Muslim based on this man is a donkey. Because what? How would you know that Muhammad is telling the truth? Is it revealed somewhere that Muhammad is telling the truth? No, it's not revealed anywhere that Muhammad is telling the truth. So you are a donkey to believe in him.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
Now, let me ask you a question. And I've been really dying to ask you this question for a while.
Okay,
now.
so you can show us, and
Can I ask you a question?
Jews, just a second.
No, you want to change the subject.
Show us, that means no Jew have ever said it. How can they say that when they are still waiting for the Messiah to come? Jews still are waiting for the Messiah to come. So how can they say we have killed the Messiah?
How can you ask me?
If you don't understand this logic, that means there's something wrong with you, boy.
How can you ask me to bring you a Jew to say a specific thing that you're asking for?
Because there is no Jew who would dare to say that. That's why.
Abdullah ibn Salam is king. Abdullah ibn Salam. He became Muslim. He wouldn't have became Muslim if this was a false
But he didn't say.
This idiot. I just read to you where a man killed his brother and the man become a Muslim based on a man killed a Jew and a man became a Muslim based on his brother threatening his life. There are different reasons why people become Muslim. A man became a Muslim because after a Jew was killed and his brother threatening his life. And we see where Muhammad was threatening people's life. And we see where this Jew asked Muhammad 3 questions, and Muhammad is stupid to answer the question, and the Jew still became, and the so-called Jew still became a Muslim, showing that people are just stupid. There are many stupid people in the world. So if he became a Jew, if he became a Muslim, based on Muhammad answering the question, it shows that there are stupid people in the world. That's what it shows. He don't show that Muhammad was great. It shows that there are stupid people in the world. That's what it shows. Nothing more than that. But look at this right here. I want you to hear something he said before I close off.
Say that.
Why would
if
he become?
If he for some reason, I have no idea who this guy is, and I don't care. But if he had a reason to convert to Islam, that does not mean that he would have dared to say, as long as he was a Jew, we have killed the Messiah. Because no Jew would dare to say that, because they are still waiting. So how can they call the Jesus?
And what real Jew, like I would say, what real Jew, unless you are a Messianic Jew, what real Jew would believe that Islam become a Muslim? That means this Jew is actually believing that Jesus is the Messiah. This Jew is actually believing that Isa is the Messiah. You know, and when you're talking about a Jew is still waiting for their Messiah. When you're talking about the regular Jew, the mainstream Jew, they're still waiting for their Messiah. So what did the Jew do? He accepts Isa as the Messiah. That's literally what this idiot is telling us, that this Jew accepts Isa as the Messiah.
Yeah, what can I say? Stupid people. It is the fear. Okay, I can understand the fear. If you say something by fear, okay, I can understand you say something by fear to save your life. But my brother, there are countries in which Muslims they have no fear, like United States. So. Right. When you present the real Islam, which is like in Afghanistan, Pakistan, so on and so forth, they live Islam. That's it. They do not think twice. I have in my hand a smartphone. This phone with a display. To use this smartphone, I have to have a minimum of knowledge of the command. I don't know. Ordination, subordination. I don't know the word I will look for it. if I don't have this knowledge of the commands and order of the commands, I cannot use the smartphone.
The
So these
instruction.
Muslims, you tell to those Muslims to go back and drink camel urine, right? For real. They wonder why they leave Islam, because of the stupidity, of course.
The key thing, I see where you're going. The key thing here, my brother, is this Muslim is making claims that this guy become Muslim, and he wasn't he was in agreement with what the Quran says. But we know that the Jews did not see Jesus as the Messiah. So
Yeah.
what is his agreement? Then he have to leave what is belief. He had to leave his belief behind and accept Jesus, accept Isa as the Messiah. That's what he have to do, you know. And
Yeah.
that's what he have
Yeah.
to do. He have to accept Isa as his Messiah. So it's a drastic change. So now that he accept Isa as the Messiah, he have to accept that Isa was not killed, because you know the Jews do believe that the one called Yeshua was killed. So he have to then abandon his belief in order to accept Islam. That's what this is all about.
Jesus
Yeah,
the Messiah, and how can they say we have killed the Messiah? They can't.
Well, I just gave you the example.
No, you didn't give me anything.
Now, can I ask you a question
That is
now?
your interpretation.
Can I ask you a question now? Can I ask you a question now? He doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to answer. He wants to ask. He doesn't want to answer.
Yes.
So, okay, if we gave, let's say we went back into the time of the Messenger of Allah, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and his companions, and we gave you a sword, and we gave Ali a sword, and said, let's have you guys both duel it out, and you can take out all your anger. Who do you think would have won?
What?
Oh wow, what kind of stupidity is that?
What?
No, it is a derail. This is a derail.
That's probably the best sword.
This is what Islam, guys, does to Muslims.
Wow.
Do you see how stupid he is? What does this have to do with
Yes.
This is a
What the
donkey,
God's
man.
name has to do? He went off topic like in the black hole. Why is it going that? We don't know. He doesn't know. I give you a sword, and Ali has a sword, and Ali has a flashlight, and Ali has a smartphone. And what the?
But
Man, what are you talking there?
But my brother, listen to this stupidity. What if you go back into the days of Ali and give Rob Christian a gun and give Ali a gun and said fight? Who you think would win?
Rob Christian.
Yeah, because Ali don't know how to use a gun.
yeah. You know,
Do
the
you see how
gun you
stupid
say.
this idiot is?
But it's very tempting, you know.
This guy is an idiot, man. Let me see what he coming off with this.
Who do you think would have won? Master, just ask the question. You can say
it's all
Ali
about
won.
it's very important to know about bloodshed and it's bloodthirsty
I'm
Muslims.
just saying
That's
you
what
could have took out all
you.
your anger on him. But anyway,
I know you are proud about people like Khalid ibn
Do
Walid.
you see how stupid he is? Where does that question come in? Anything in the discussion, man. That's why I say Islam take away your brain, man. When you come on social media to discuss Islam, you leave your brain right beside the toilet, on the tank, right beside the toilet. Then you.
But it is like that, you know. How can you say, you know, my brother? Even the people are not Christian, are not that. They are in their world. There are people that they know they are stupid because of the lack of knowledge, but they have the decency and the wisdom to try to improve themselves.
Yes.
To try to improve themselves, not like to be a Muslim. What you do, if the Quran say jump in the fire, I jump in the fire. I leave the mind out. I mean, how can you choose that?
Yeah.
My brother, we are going to actually continue on Friday. We are going to continue to go over this. Join me again on Friday, and we continue this to look into
Yeah,
the
brother.
same guy. I got to go
Okay.
to work, man. I'm a nurse. I got to take care of the people who can't take care of themselves. So I want to
Okay.
say all praises to God Almighty, the creator of the universe. You know, God is above everything, worthy of all our praises. And how wonderful he is to us that he come down to our level to live our wretched life and to save us from our wretchedness. Um, I want to say our praises to the triune God, the God who give us wisdom to decipher things and to make sense of sensible things and to make nonsense of things that are nonsense. And Islam is nothing but nonsense. And I want to say, man, our glory and honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the role that he played in our life. You know, he created us and it could have left us to our demise after he instructed us on the path that we should take and we didn't take it. He could have leave us to our demise, but his law says the wages of sin is death. And when we're supposed to die because we sin, he decided from eternity to take our death upon himself. And there is no greater love than that. And I love the Lord Jesus Christ. I hope that I live my life in a way that I will never dishonor him. I've dishonored him in the past, but I hope that I will never dishonor my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I hope to walk with him when I'm in my car every 17 minutes to go to work. My mind is on him. And every 17 minutes to come from work, my mind is on him. Every 12 hour while I'm at work, my mind is on him. Everything I do is due to his honor. This is how I want to live my life. When I'm at home, I represent my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I hope that everyone of us who is here listening and will listen in the future have that mindset to represent God at our time. And we represent God the way we treat our wives. We represent God the way we treat our children. We represent God the way we treat others. Not because I call a Muslim a donkey, it doesn't mean that I'm calling him the animal, the donkey. The word donkey to me, when I say a person is a donkey, is stupid. And they behave stupid. A person behaves stupid is worthwhile calling them stupid. It's not to sugarcoat anything, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you because you're stupid. You know, I love all human being because the Messiah is a commandment. Love is not a mushy feeling that you feel inside your stomach. Love is a commandment, and it's love is a commandment. And my prayer is that this Muslim, as naive as he is, will see that he is naive. I pray that the Holy Spirit will show him how stupid and naive he is, so that he will start to adapt Christ in his life, and Christ, the wisdom of God, will give him wisdom to speak with and to deal with things with wisdom. Because his last question make no sense. If you give Rob Christian a sword, and you give what his name Ali a sword, who you think would win? What if it's a reverse, where you give Rob Christian a gun, a Glock 9, and you give Ali a Glock 9, and you put it off, you put it on safety and tell them to fight? I'm sure Ali would not be able to shoot Rob Christian, but Rob Christian will be able to shoot Ali, because a lot of us know how to use guns. We just take the gun off safety and we bam, bam, bam. Hi.
Yes, my brother, God bless you and your ministry. I only stood with you to support your channel, and by the grace of God, if my knowledge is wanted here and people can benefit from it, by all means, I will come and I will support the channel. I will enter live and we will debate. If any Muslim is here, we will try to, by my knowledge, to return to Christ. Dear Muslims, return to Jesus today, because there is no tomorrow. I don't garage
Amen,
sale
my
this
brother.
tomorrow.
Amen. And
God
God
bless
bless.
you, your family, and
Yeah, God bless you, man. God
neighbors.
bless all of you, man. God bless. Repent. God bless. Garden. All of you guys out here. You know. God bless you, Crunchy. God bless you. I see Adriana.
Chat people, the chat people. Yeah.
Yes,
God bless
all the people in the
chat.
chat. I like to call the names, you know, so let people know that I appreciate them coming here. Dragon, Arabian Princess. God bless you all, man. You know, and just as I say, I will always say, my son is making noise, so you know, keep it Jesus. When you walk out here, keep it Jesus. So, my brother, Friday, around about this, earlier than this, you know, we
Yeah.
will see if we could get in another hour talking about some of the things that this guy say. I will actually
Yeah.
have it more precise on some of the things that he say, because he actually says that Abraham didn't teach the religion that Christian teach, you know, but I have proof that Abraham understand that God was more than one person. God was not one person. I have proof from the Bible, and I also have other Jewish sources that shows that Abraham and the Jews before Jesus, before the advent of Jesus on earth, not before Jesus, because nothing is before Jesus, but before the advent of Jesus on earth, understand that God is a multi-personal being and not a Unitarian being. You know, so that's what we're gonna actually try to get into on Friday. So God bless you, my brother, and peace out. I love you, man.
God bless you. God bless all the people in the chat. Deus vult. If the God will, we will meet Friday. God
Yes,
bless you.
if it is
Bye-bye.
the will of God. Thank you so much, man.